love how YouTube passive aggressively is all like, "Hey, we see you're about ready to go. Like, you wanna press go on this thing?" And it's like, "I'm busy. Stop nagging me." I will start the stream when we start the stream. Speaking of which, the stream has started.
The stream has started.
Welcome. We're streaming on a Friday because I work tomorrow. Who knows when I'm going to get home, and I'm going to be very tired by the time I get home. So, yeah, we're not doing that. Instead, we're going to stream now, today, at this very moment. And it's going to be fun because I'm going to be going back into my childhood and play Sims 2 Castaway. I tested it to make sure it worked, and it should work. Hopefully it won't fall apart like Fall Guys has, but, you know, we'll find out. This is a trip down memory lane for me. I remember, so I was initially introduced to The Sims by, I think it was my cousin, friend of the family, but treated like cousin, was playing The Sims 2 on her laptop, and I was like, cool, I really want to play. And then, I think then my best friend in middle school, she ended up getting The Sims 2 for PlayStation, and so we would play that all the time. And then either I ended up with a copy of it, or we would just always play it at her house, and sometimes she'd bring it over. And then ended up with Sims 2 Castaway, and I used those to get my Sims fixes for the longest time until I finally made some money and bought myself a copy of The Sims 3. So, cool.
Yes, it's been a long and winding journey, and it's all been leading back to this.
Yeah.
Bringing it all back to you.
Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the chat. Yeah, apparently I'm the only one with Ninja Sex Party stuck in their head. That's cool. No, it's not. Y'all are sleeping on Ninja Sex Party. They'll nag you if they want to. Yeah, YouTube will. YouTube's your annoying parents that you just can't get out of their basement because they're the way you make money somehow. Mm-hmm. That doesn't work. Never mind. Donnie J says, "Yay, The Sims, hello!" Puto Traumatizzato says, cool. Hello. CR92. Hi, I love your Phantom videos, and I love The Sims, but my favorite Sims PlayStation 2 game is Herbs, Sims in the City. I actually never played it. We were talking today about, what Sims 2, versions, what Sims, console versions are there, and, ones that I want, and I brought up Herbs, because, I know this is a thing that existed, but I never played it. But a lot of people
very nearly grabbed it.
A lot of people are very fond of it. So maybe one day I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll do it on stream. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Mm-hmm. I was originally introduced to it by my dad with the first one on PC. My dad just had this old case of old PC games I could play. Cool. I used to play a lot of Sims 2 Pets on GameCube, though. Yeah, that's kind of how I was introduced to a lot of games, too. Just having games around. LG Shadaman says hello. Janae H says, OMG, you're live. Hi. Hey.
Hello.
We are live. As far as I'm aware.
I am better than alive. I am immortal.
God, make me immortal, please. Literally, if there's a vampire, if there's a Dracula hiding in this room, make me an immortal vampire. Please and thank you. In the meantime, let's play Castaway.
Here we go.
Tarbuck is undead. That he is. Scooter keeps trying to rub up against the mic to remind us that the mic is hers, but we cannot. Because I was talking and I did not hit the right thing. Yeah, I never finished Herbs. I also had Sims 2 Pets on PlayStation 2. Married my character in the game to a favorite anime character of mine. Gojo from Gensumaden Saiki. It's embarrassing. No, I don't think it's embarrassing. If I remember correctly, I feel like I try to create Death Note characters in some version of The Sims, and it's not that embarrassing. We all kind of do these kinds of things to live out interesting stories through The Sims. And honestly, that's my draw to The Sims, being able to live out stories that I'm never going to put to page, but I just want to experience in some way. Sorry for typo, I meant Shagojo. I'm still not familiar with it.
Sayuki is Journey to the West, but everybody is hot anime boys.
I can get behind this. Okay, so picking the occupation will give me certain skill bonuses. I'm gonna go with doctor so I can get 2 different skill bonuses. Gotta play it right here. Pretty happy so far. Yeah, let's be stacked. Annoyingly stacked, sure. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with most of the features. Oh gosh, I gotta find a good hairstyle. There's a lot of interesting hairstyles, but I don't know about good hairstyles necessarily. Like, a lot of these hairstyles are, like, you know, basic Sims 2. Like, they already had these models for the Sims 2, so they just reused them. You know, that's okay, I guess. I think we're gonna go with red hair. Yeah, we'll do that. This is from the era of The Sims where you either have the hair you like or you have a hat. Watch, I'll show you. Okay, ooh, I really like this little hat. Okay. Oh, my hair's all gone now.
All gone.
Yeah, sad. Who's the male who said what Psyche is? Oh, it is Tarbuck Transom, a dear friend of mine, living roommate. You're alive, right?
Yes. Vaguely.
Person who lives with me, and often helps me out on scripting my videos.
Hi, I'm the arch's fast-talking craftsman and indestructible super god, Tarbuck Transom.
He's also semi-famous if you are in the procrastinator sphere. He has his own stuff going on. He mainly does woodcrafting stuff, but he also does a podcast talking about neurotyping.
Neurotyping, yes. The totally not a personality system invented by DigiNay.
Okay, I think I'm actually pretty satisfied with this. I'm gonna look at the accessories. I watched the first episode of Psyche Reload Blast. It was terrible, but also in a good way. Like, there are so many inconsistencies and logical BS. Okay. I do PlayStation 2 playthroughs, but don't have the patience for Sims. So, excuse me. God, I can't stop burping. I'm not trying to, like, be all like, excuse me. So, The Sims, I find, it's for a very particular type of person. For me, the reason why I'm into The Sims is because I make my own fun. That's what I do. I'm just so much into making my own fun. But, like, for certain Sims games, especially PlayStation 2 era Sims games, you can run through it with, like, where the game gives you particular goals and such. But especially with... I don't like how the necklace kind of just floats above, but, you know, it's pretty okay. With the Sims games for like a computer, where it's like the full Sims experience, it very much relies on you, like, being able to make your own goals and just being interested in exploring the world it gives you.
The fact that it gives you a zodiac based on what you change your personality to is amazing.
As far as I know, as of Sims 3, they stopped doing that, but you could just give your sim just any old zodiac, not necessarily related to your personality in The Sims 3, and then in The Sims 4, they just don't have zodiacs at all.
Wow. Like, looking back at old Sims, looking at my hat, looking back at old Sims, it seems like that was kind of like core aesthetic to the brand.
It kind of was. Sims 4, well, it's taken away a lot of things you kind of expect. She looks like a Marianne. Marianne Newbie.
Marianne Newbie.
Okay, and then I want at least one more shipmate. Let's see. Mint redacted a message. I think the last Sims game I played was 4 for DS. I'm too PlayStation 4 game. Honestly, the advice I give most people is
piracy.
Yeah, sail the high seas for Sims games because, unfortunately, EA, the company that publishes The Sims, like, they're not a good company. They're not interested in anything that the community or anyone who loves The Sims says, and will actively try to hurt the game and just to get money. Like
Electronic Arts, more like eviltronic assholes.
Yeah, honestly, honestly, they don't deserve all the money they try to squeeze out of you just to get a full game experience. I mean, most of the time they don't even ship the full game. They just ship a portion of it and then sell the rest of the product to you later down the line. That's the whole Sims gimmick, but it didn't feel as bad previously because in most Sims expansions and such, it didn't feel like they're purposely cutting things out. But with Sims 4, it's a very naked game.
And they make ridiculous demands of people and change things that they make. Oh hey, we just acquired this company that made your favorite game. We own them now. Now they have to make a sequel to that game in half the time that they made the last one. And then, after that, they're making the next Call of Duty game because that's what we bought them for.
Basically, it's like, oh, so you're making this sort of game? Well, now you make this other type of game because, we want you to. And then when it, when it fails or doesn't do the numbers that they want,
they dissolve the company and liquidate the assets.
Basically. Okay, can we... Let's see. He has a podcast, says Ali Shadaman. Yes, he does.
Yes, I have many podcasts, although the most notable one is the one that I do with you, which you can find at The Arch Plays. If you want more Vamp and you don't mind me also kind of being there.
If you don't find him in stuff for roll.
Yeah, we talk over video game footage, kind of like what you're watching right now.
Basically.
Yeah.
Mint says, can you make a video on cam? I don't think we have a way to do it right now, but...
We don't have it set up right now. It is technically doable.
Okay, see, I've kind of assumed that we don't really have that capability because, I know, if we were doing it on my laptop, there'd be a webcam right there, so we can easily do it. I'm basically giving both my Sims a similar personality because, I don't need my characters to be, outgoing, so it's I'll just allot it to the rest. But one day I'd like to possibly
talk to the trees.
Yeah, one day I possibly like to. Well, she's got her shipmate with her this time. Oh wait, no. I do want her name to be Chris. But maybe one day we'll set up some sort of cam. I keep going back and forth on whether or not I want to actually do that. Because, I don't know, it gets suddenly awkward where it's oh no, now people see me messing with my hair as I'm just sitting watching the screen or something.
Yeah, and like this, I can just take off my shirt, just like right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I telling the truth? You don't know.
Right. Okay. My dad's kingdom now. It was family's treasure. I getcha. Yeah, especially because PlayStation 4 Sims game has awesome vampire pack. Totally put myself in the story in Poly with my favorite Anne Rice characters. Oh, the Sims, Sims 4 vampires are really good. I will say that. That's one of the few areas where I'm yes, please. They did a really good job of that.
You just like them because they're vampires.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's see. Oh, make a video on cam. I thought you were talking about cameras.
Okay. That's totally different.
That's totally different. So yes, I am going to make a video about cam. That's actually going to be my next video. When's it coming out? Who the fuck knows? Because I've not really been feeling like working.
Time is a flat circle. That's why that's why clocks are round.
Yeah. Things have been happening. I did do the research for a cam video. I took all my notes. I just need to actually put that into something. Oh look, we're having a party. We're just hanging out. Oh no, someone's singing. That's so bad. Bad singing. I can relate to that because I hear myself sing. And now we're just joking, having a good time. Oh, our batteries are down on our phone. Hey, what the fuck's that?
I'd like to point out that the water texture is still animated, so you guys are just hanging in space, static, while things happen in the background.
Oh no, this is a problem. We're going overboard. Bring back the Sims 2 team for Sims 5. Honestly, I don't think it's even about, like, the team that's working on it. Like, yes, we all know that EA, like, whoever they have designing their houses, aren't very good at it. That's why the houses in Snow Escape look good, because they had, simmers known for, putting together good builds, like, simming YouTubers do it, but also it's like, if the company above you won't let you do certain shit, then you're not gonna be able to do very much. Do you think they ever made a Phantom of the Opera Sims pack? They never, to my knowledge, they never did. There is this Japanese Phantom of the Opera, like, dating sim, that I really want to get my hands on. The Phantom Reviewer referenced it once a long time ago, and I want to play it as someone who loves Phantom of the Opera and dating sims. Yes, please.
Maybe you can finally do right by Meg.
No, I totally want to fuck the Phantom. Ruben CPL says, hey, Jacob Belo, hi Vamp and hi Tarbug. How's things been going? Not well. Oh fuck. It just gave up because I was being too long. Hold on. I don't want to do the tutorial. I tested it and it was like, ooh, maybe I gotta go to the tutorial because I haven't played this game in forever. No, tutorial bad tutorial.
Babby mode for babbies.
Well, no, it's just it gets annoying because, like, oh wait, I just figured all the stuff you're trying to tell me out, like, already.
Yes.
Because I do remember how to play this game, turns out. But yeah, I quit my hotel job. I'm doing a different job right now. So far it seems okay. It's definitely a for the winter type job. But, hopefully, oh god, stop burping. Things get better. But we'll see. I am your mother who said I had schizophrenia. Cool, will they die? I think I moved past what we were talking about with that one.
The shipwreck.
Oh, yeah. Well, I only have Chris Test. I don't know where Marianne went, so that's a problem. Time isn't a flat circle, it's a big ball of wibbly-wobbly times wimey stuff.
Timey-wimey.
Yeah, I know, but he said times.
He did say times.
Yeah. I have to read what's said.
Shame.
Cyberpunk graphics. Very PlayStation 2 era graphics. We had a way of making the graphics very pretty, but then we wouldn't be able to see certain icons, so we can't really do that.
Yeah.
See, I wish you the best in your job. Thank you! If you ever do a Let's Play, it says Mystery Legends, Phantom of the Opera, or Dark Romance performance to die for. Is the Mystery Legends... I wonder if that's the game that I saw the Phantom Reviewer Let's Play. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. You should, like, Twitter DM me that, or join the Discord in the description and DM me that, because I'm not going to remember this. And I'm not just plugging the Discord, but honestly, I'm not going to remember if you don't. Okay,
yep,
so...
we don't actually watch these streams back afterwards.
I mean, sometimes I listen to them, but I haven't done that. No, well, I guess I can eat. Okay. I haven't listened back to a stream in, like, about a year now, so I'm probably not going to. I know what the bladder motive is. I need to harvest food and grab all the stuff in this area, because, yeah, I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. I'm sad. Alright, let's see, I think, no, I could eat, but I need to grab a bunch of stuff. If my memory serves, like, my clothes are all good right now, but as soon as I leave this area, my clothes are gonna get torn to shreds. And it's really sad because I like some of the starting out clothes. I do like the clothes that you do get later on in the game a little bit more, though.
Looks like we're going full-on castaway mode. Yes, that is correct.
We are, yeah. My thought was, here's the story of the game. Gilligan's Island. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All we need is our own Wilson. I can't remember if there is a Wilson in this game. There might be. I feel like somewhere in the Sims game lore they had a Wilson of it. My problems have all gone. There's no one here to deride me. Man, I am in such a singing mood. There was a song that I was listening to that I sang along to a couple days ago and was like, yeah, I kind of want to sing that on stream. I'll just need to get the lyrics for it, but I want to sing it on stream. I have no fucking clue what it was. I've increased a skill. Practice makes perfect. Which skill? I can't really check my skills. So before the stream, I was playing The Sims 2 for PlayStation 2, going down memory lane again. And so I got very used to those controls and finding all the things there. So now I have to relearn everything now. How to survive with Bear Grylls? Bear Grylls?
Bear Grylls. Yep.
Okay.
He's the... There's a lot of people who make fun of a lot of the things that he says because of how heavily produced his show is. Like, he's clearly not actually in, like, mortal danger, but he does frequently vomit on camera. That's something.
Oh, that's lovely. I can vomit on camera. No, I can't. Mm-hmm. God, no, never let me vomit on camera, never let me vomit, no.
Oh, look at that. Realistic console slowdown.
I love, I didn't get a chance to point it out, but I love when you've been asleep for a little bit, there's a little parrot that comes by. I also love how, even though you got shipwreck, thankfully your toilet paper was not waterlogged.
Mm-hmm. It's made of that hydrophobic stuff that they make paper towels of in schools, you know, the brown paper towels.
Yeah.
It doesn't really absorb water, it just kind of pushes it around.
I also love how you just brought your own curtain, like you were able to bring that with you too.
Yep.
Of all the things. Alright, so let's go back to collecting now that we're doing okay. Oh, we have to read the message in a bottle. We have to read the message in the bottle. So this is back in the era where like the Sims team cared enough to put fun things like this. Dear occupant, you want to install aluminum siding, but you don't want to give your money to a bunch of the aluminum siding big fat cats who live in big fat cat mansions and drive big fat cat cars? Well, here at Super McSpeedy Siding Company understands your needs and want to build the aluminum house of your dreams. No fat cats allowed. At Super McSpeedy Siding, we do siding right. Who the fuck put that in a bottle? It's great.
That has so much whimsy to it. I love it.
It does. Oh my god. So, here, we gotta read some of these. Okay, my pocket knife. You can keep it in your pocket. You can keep it on a shelf. A pocket knife is handy until you cut yourself. I love it. Reacquaint yourself with the comforts of softness. You'll never go bark again.
Ha. Bark wipe.
To narcoleptics, a sleeping mat is almost medicinal. However, you probably use it during overnight hikes. You probably just use it during overnight hikes. Well, that was less funny, but I love stuff like that. Stuff that you find in not the Sims 4 like Sims game. Like sometimes you will, but the Sims 4 just doesn't have the charm that, you know, older Sims games have. And it's not really an old good, new bad. Like, because, like, that's an inherent trait of things. No, it just so happens that Sims
EA
4...
ruins everything.
Yeah, EA ruined the Sims 4, and Sims 4 is more of a cynical cash grab than previous Sims games were.
Mm-hmm. That's what EA does. They build up goodwill in other people, but not themselves. They just acquire other people who have built up goodwill, and then they squander it for money.
Mm-hmm. Basically... Yeah, I like to sing too. Got Sunflower by Post Malone stuck in my head. Brother doesn't particularly like it when I sing. I hear that. I basically, these days, only sing when I'm at work. And then sometimes when I'm alone with Scooter. Other times, like, no, don't sing in front of people. Or, well, I guess I do sometimes sing on streams. I don't know. I gotta get drunk enough and I gotta, like, you know, see other people semi-interested in that. I need more coconuts. I don't know who would put that in a bottle. I don't know either, but hey, if I ever, build up shelter enough to get aluminum siding, I don't think that's even in the game, but if I ever do, I know who to call. Just in case you are at the urge of death and find Super McSpeedy sighting bottles as the last reminder of life, realizes you can finally die in peace. That's what comforts me at night, knowing Super McSpeedy sighting is out there to help me for all my sighting needs. Okay, I need some bamboo.
I want that to be my last thought as I drift away from this world.
Exactly.
My one regret is that I didn't get aluminum siding.
From Super McSpeedy sighting. Thank God for Jim Sterling. Thank God for Super McSpeedy sighting. Like, that's what I'm saying. Oh, there is plenty of bamboo for me to harvest. I want to just kind of clean up this area before I move on to the next one. Because it's kind of... When I'm coming back, I'm not really sure. I remember... So, starting out, the island is... Like, when you can access to the island is not very big. But eventually, it becomes a bit of a sprawling mess. And I think there's multiple little islands you can go to. Spoilers for the game. This is that little parrot I was talking about. It just... I don't know. The parrot does nothing, but it's just there when you're sleeping. It's interesting. I don't know why it's there, but yeah. Yeah, I've stage fright. I can't sing from strangers. Yeah, same. Like, the only reason why I'm okay singing on stream is because I don't see you guys. I don't see your reactions in real time. I'll never see your reactions, basically, except for the stuff people, right in the chat, and for the most part it's been pretty supportive, if not just quiet, so it's like, okay, I guess I can sing here.
Can you imagine if there was like a VR chat type thing where you could see digital bodies of the people watching the stream?
Oh god, like, I don't think I could ever be a streamer then. I really can sing. Have loved to sing for a while, especially because musicals like Phantom of the Opera, a classic. Oh yes, yeah. I think honestly, Phantom of the Opera was my gateway drug into musicals. I don't love it as much as I used to, and like not nearly as much as I adored it when I first found out about it, but it still holds a special place in my heart, and you know, it's hard not to get caught up in that wonderful score. How do I... Okay, that's where I go to get my... I think I need to make a fire. I'll figure it out later. I don't need to make a fire. No one ever needs to make anything.
Due to the ubiquitous island...
But where?
Due to the ubiquitous island presence, it's convenient to be crazy for coconuts.
Fair. Drives me nuts is like... Oh, I don't really have a way to cook coconuts, I don't think, but... No, I can cook coconuts, but it makes some sort of drink. Okay, we'll harvest some pokeberries. Note to self, pokeberries, not edible. Okay, let's go exploring.
What do you do with them, then?
I don't remember. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Okay, so I gotta sleep a little more before... Okay. There's a lot of these little requirements I'm gonna need to fulfill before I can do anything, which, you know, makes sense because, you know, exploring islands takes a lot of stuff.
Jacob Belo says, "You're cuckoo for coconuts, you mean?"
I'm cuckoo bananas. Grassy people get it. Yeah, my top two probably Phantom of the Opera and Heather's musicals. I love Eric and JD. I don't want to be that person, but also, like, you'll grow out of it. I hate to say it that way, but yeah. I appreciate it, though. I understand why. My taste in men, yeah, basically. I mean,
Mood.
Yeah, I mean, throwing stones in glass houses, like, I had a big crush on Gerard Butler for playing the Phantom because, you know, I saw, like, I basically put him in the shoes of the Phantom, like, yes, that is who Gerard Butler is. Barriers like this take time across and cost up your energy. They can even damage clothes. New plans, island clothes. Use a workbench to craft them and replace your tattered threads. Yeah, look at my clothes now. It's a sad atrocity here.
That's rough.
Yep. Welcome to my candy store. gotta prove you're not a loser anymore. Step into my candy store. I'm 28. If I grew out of it, I would have a while ago, but thanks for that, Vamp. You're so sweet. Yeah, no problem. You're only... okay, so you're only a couple years older than me. I'm used to my audience being younger than me. Just, like, I don't know what it is, but I seem to make, just make that kind of content, I guess. Ooh, what is this just coming out of the ground? What's with the jungle? Hashtag Jurassic World Sims Edition? Not quite. More like Gilligan's Island Sims Edition. Okay, whatever that is
that was a bad time.
Mandrake root. Okay, well, note to self, mandrake root, can't eat.
Mandrake is in the ginger family, I think. But I think you have to cook it.
Maybe. There's some things that we will just never... I think part of your message got cut off. Never grow out of. Yes, quite. Like, I'm never growing out of Degrassi. I can't. It is physically impossible at this point. The fun cut that comes from a 3-hour tour, as the theme song would have it. Side note, fan age, also 30 for what it's worth. Okay. Okay, cool.
You can fit so many demographics in this thing.
Okay. Yeah, as I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, wait, in my analytics, like, wasn't most of the people who watch my content like 24 to 30? Maybe it's mostly younger demographics that tend to show up for these streams, so that's why I have that perception. I don't know. But yeah, nothing wrong with having an older or younger audience. I don't know, I just need to look at my analytics again and figure out which group of people I need to appeal to. I don't need to identify cucumbers because, of course, they're cucumbers. I'm 27. Oh, okay, so only a year older than me. Cool. Alright, let's get some more star fruit. Mandrake root is supposed to turn monsters into humans. According to Monster Prom, that is. Fun game. Can't play it, but you should check it out. Yeah, we actually love Monster Prom. Like,
we got the sequel in launch week.
Yep, we've got Monster Camp. I would love to play it on a week where I'm more talky because I've, like, talking a lot really hurts my mouth and it makes me feverish. It's not a good time. It's really sad, actually.
And yet the game itself is a good time, so it kind of balances out, but then you pay for it with the entire next day.
Yeah, the entire next day, and as I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm the oldest stream regular at 35. I think so. I think so.
Totes.
Congratulations.
Gibson Del Guidi.
That reminds me, did you check out... What's that?
The pastilles?
I'm not sure what that is. There's monkeys. Hold on. I need to give banana.
Del Judas. Gotcha. The thing I DM'd you about on Discord last stream.
Fuck, I don't think I did. Shit. I don't remember. I am very, very sorry. On the bright side, I made friends with banana. Shit. Okay. I don't think I did.
That's a chimpanzee. The banana probably hates you because it's your fault that it's getting eaten.
No, I'm talking to him though.
You're not talking to the banana.
Well, the banana doesn't matter. Bananas don't care about your feelings? I don't know.
Pastilles must have been something to help your voice.
Oh, God. Okay, I really should look at that. Thank you for reminding me. I feel terrible that I didn't. Thank you very much for reminding me, because I should start looking into that kind of stuff. Because I don't want to do this kind of thing. I want to suck. Yeah, Damien LeVay is my favorite character in Monster Prom Monster Cap. Some of us, including me, love a bad boy. Smiles humming Bad Boy by Billie Eilish. Oh, God, stop burping. I love that song, by the way.
Damien LeVay is one of my favorite characters
to
voice.
Do the voice.
Damien LeVay is one of my favorite characters to voice.
I can't...
Even though it's really rough on my throat every time.
Look at the fireflies.
Fireflies. Are you gonna light something on fire? I would really like to, if those fireflies lit something on fire. That'd be great.
Every time I think of Damien, I just think of you doing the Damien LeVay voice. I think my favorites right now, my favorite's always gonna be Calculester. I just love the guy. Let's see. Oh, the rain. Oh, I need to build a shelter. Gotcha.
We got a vote in chat for Polygeist.
Yeah, Polygeist is cool. Polygeist is good. Great impression, Tarbuck. I will always have a soft spot. I think I need to get back to my workbench, so I gotta go. I will always have a soft spot for Liam, but on a Shipwreck Lagoon. Oh, that's a new spot. That's not where my workbench is, though. But I'll always have, I'm growing fond of Joy. Joy seems cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like her more in Monster Camp than in Monster Prom.
Me too.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Person who was like, hey, play Monster Prom maybe. CR92, you should totally tell us why you can't play Monster Prom.
Oh, you can't play Monster Prom? Oh, yeah.
Is it like I don't have any thoughts as to why in particular that might be, but I'm interested because I take an interest in our fans. Jacob Bilo says, you sound like you can impersonate Beetlejuice. Yes, but not for very long.
Probably, yeah.
The ghost with the most.
Yeah. Appreciate. Okay, I need to build a fire first, and then I can... Oh, no, now I can do roofing, so I didn't need to get to a workbench at all. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, so I need to build roofing. There. Cool. Okay. And now I can sleep. We have fun here. Oh, and I guess I gotta eat, so... this has always been my favorite area. This is so beautiful. And then there's a shipwreck that you can explore, but you can't really see right now because it's all dark and rainy, but I have always loved this area the best. Oh, I need to actually build this now. Oh, fine. Okay.
CR92 says, true, Jacksepticeye is a riot as Calculester, and I will always love Vamp Boy Liam. That and his last name is DeLioncourt, which is a reference to the vampire Lestat.
Okay, I did not know that. That is really cool.
It's Lestat DeLioncourt.
Cool.
Yeah. I can't play because I'm poor and I don't have a Steam account. Well, Steam accounts are free, and if you add it to your wish list and wait long enough, eventually it'll be like $5.
It does go on sale quite often.
Steam sales are notorious for being ridiculous percentage-wise. Some games will be like 75 to 90% off.
Yeah, it does depend on the game, so not all games are gonna end up like that.
Right.
But there's a good chance, especially with Steam games.
If you're patient enough, you can get your games for super cheap. We have a spreadsheet for not for every Steam account, but for a lot of the Steam accounts in the house, that is all about what was paid for what, and the average discount is somewhere in the 82% range.
They're releasing,
never pay full price.
They're releasing Monster Prom on the Switch. That's interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, I can dig that. Alright, so let's see all this cool stuff that we have access to. So this is the area that I love. It is so beautiful. Look at that shipwreck. Look at this lagoon.
I particularly love how when you said this is the area I love, we were looking at just the canopy of the jungle. Just right there.
Yep. Nothing more to say. I'm gonna go identify this. Oh, it's my chimp friends. I should give them banana.
I'm glad that these chimpanzees are, friendly as opposed to real chimpanzees, which will fuck you up.
Yeah, right? Basically, the main reason to, give bananas to chimps and all that is because for a while until... Oh, I am going to... Oh, what's wrong, baby? Here. Oh, come on. I'll respond to you. Is to use them to fill your social meter until you find your other crewmates, if you have any. Harvest leaves, yeah, we'll do that. Harvest moon. I don't know what we're talking about, and I haven't for a while. I have that in my head. It's new Ninja Sex Party album. It's so great.
Yep.
I mean, new. It came out like, I don't know, a month or so ago, but you know, it's new to me because I finally looked into it.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of that famous woman who connected with chimps and studied them for their behavior? Jane Goodall.
Yeah.
You can see a parody of that character in My Little Pony by the name of Maine Allgood. Get it? Goodall, Allgood. Yeah.
So clever.
That's Scootaloo's mom, as it turns out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scootaloo does have parents.
Yep. They're just always somewhere else. Hey, Faith is here!
Hey, Faith! Animal socialization over human socialization.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, hard agree. Not a controversial point in my opinion. That's why I have a scooter.
Jane Goodall, thank you. And yes, I totally got that reference from the show. Cool.
Nice. God, I just kind of want to sing songs now. I don't know, chat, what's up with you guys? Like, how's it going? What's on your mind? Want to talk to Grassy or musicals? I'm always happy to talk about musicals. I'm happy to talk about Phantom of the Opera too. I haven't scratched that itch in a bit. Oh, actually, yeah, I did just release that video a while back, but haven't scratched that itch in a little bit though. Shells. I'm gathering up all this stuff, and I'm not actually making anything yet, because I don't like the island clothes that they give you to start out. It sucks, honestly. Okay.
Oh, show us.
Okay. Well, here. Let me get over here. The chimps are in the way of my crafting bench. I don't think there's any hats to start out with. Yeah, there's no hats to start out with.
Just as well, because you'd have to give up your hair.
Mm-hmm.
The chimp magnet shirt.
Yep.
Male and female. It looks like a tank top with some leaves tied to your arms.
Something like that. I actually might try that. The primitive. I might try that too. I remember these sucking as a kid, but you know, I was also a different person as a kid, so.
Halter top made of leaves.
Functional foliage sash. The chip magnet shirt. What's the difference between these two? I guess the sleeves go up a little more.
I guess.
I'll go ahead and make a couple. I made clothing. Well, here, we're gonna need some pants to go with it.
Picabilo says, well, not much is on my mind at the moment, other than the fact that we made it through Friday the 13th of 2020 with no world-ending catastrophes, which gives me hope that we will make it to the end.
Thank God, that's all I'm saying.
Yep.
I'm gonna need some grass and some creativity. I don't know how I build creativity in this. I think I just build it through, like, building skills. Saying that you didn't like this... Oh, no. I mean, I didn't like some of the early clothing options when I was younger. And I think that was more, like, the kind of person and the styles that I was into. Like, I was very much, like, anti-showing skin, I guess, like...
I know what you like. I know what you like.
What?
Cat suits and capes over top, and they all gotta be like pink and purple sequins. Totally. That's you. That's you all over.
Yeah, definitely.
How about just a cape made of sequins?
Oh my god.
Although legitimately sequins are awesome.
Because I'm getting palm fronds instead of banana leaves. Duh. Right,
Jacob Bilo says, I understand that. I know the feeling all too well. I'm glad that you can get on board the sequin train. Thanks, bro.
No. Chimp, get out of my bed. I need to build myself like a real house. Chimps, I tell ya. Chimps.
I love your ceiling that is so high as to be useless. That's pretty great.
Useless? What do you mean useless?
It's only going to protect you from the weather if it rains straight down.
Exactly. Hey, it's the best I got. You think I've been planning my whole life to be trapped on a deserted island?
It's well, as somebody who has, yes, I do expect that of other people.
I'm a fucking doctor, dude.
Faith Miller says sequins are evil.
Agreed. Although not as evil as glitter and feathers.
Man, you just gotta get into the right glitter. Like confectioner's glitter.
No.
Like the kind they put on cakes that you can eat.
Okay, yes, but glitter gets fucking everywhere.
It is kind of the radiation of craft supplies. Once it leaks out into the environment, it will stay there for 1,000 years.
Yeah, and also, like, you can never clean it up. Oh, okay, he's just going away. You can never clean it up. Like if someone says has a lot of glitter on their costumes in a theater. Watch the review of the. You read. I can't stop burping.
I watched a review of the anniversary performance of Phantom of the Opera at the Royal Albert Hall, and I was thinking whether or not to get the DVD. What are your thoughts?
I think it's worth it if you don't want to just pirate it. I think it's worth it because I thought it was a very good performance, and actually it's my favorite that I've seen. So
yeah,
I would not I would honestly get it.
That's a total good. Yeah.
Faith
says glitter is nice from afar.
From afar. Oh, I need more banana leaves. Fuck.
Yeah,
I can never have enough banana leaves.
I like glitter when it's entombed in resin or something like that. Like when it's on the inside of things.
Yeah, I get you.
Or when it's confectioner's glitter, because that won't just put tiny little bits of plastic in the environment.
I wanted the chandelier to explode if they weren't going to drop it. It's one of my beef, unrealistic though it is. Yeah, unfortunately, the Royal Albert Hall is not equipped to run the Phantom of the Opera, but I thought they did okay with what they did. The chandelier drop, very disappointing. But everything else was good enough to where it's like I don't mind. Unless I check, the Royal Albert Hall performance also available on Netflix and on the YouTube channel The Show Must Go On. It's not available on The Show Must Go On anymore, to my knowledge, because the stuff on that channel is only available for 2 days, and then they take it down because you're not supposed to just always have access to these big performances.
Well, we take opportunities like that to download it at maximum quality.
What's your fucking problem? Okay, fine. Well, you want to talk? I talk. I'm trying to talk to you, dude. Okay, that's just not gonna happen, so whatever.
An attempt was made.
Yep.
Faith says glitter is nice to look at, but not ever touch.
Yeah, unfortunately.
When it gets onto you, it will stay there in the little creases on your hand forever.
Yeah, it's very hard to clean up. Oh, I'm trying to talk to. I'll give him banana because he hungers.
Thanks, I just might, says CR92. You like Phantom, but have you ever heard of an obscure game series called Medieval?
What? Oh, okay. Talking to me. Ooh,
Yes.
There's a book. Oh, it's one of those tomes. I have not. What is that?
Jacob Belo says, I saw the Phantom live in Vegas one time. Cool. Complete with a chandelier assembling and ascending in the opening and falling without killing any audience members, of course.
I would expect nothing less of Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. For some reason, I swore you could have explored the pirate ship a little more. Maybe I'm mistaken. That is really cool. Okay, I need palm fronds. Thank you. And good night. No, wait, no, I don't need palm fronds. I need banana leaves. Banana! Shit. Alright, well, let's go ahead and build myself a fire.
So you know that the trunk of a banana tree is just like a bunch of blades of grass that are like 5 inches thick each, pressed together into the trunk of a tree? It's not even a real tree. There's no banana wood.
That's interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah, if you knocked on it on a banana tree, it would have the feeling of like knocking on a watermelon or a cucumber or something like that.
Cool. I like it. Oh wait, no, I need to build a fire.
Gibson Les Paul says, I preferred the Vegas version, honestly. Intelligent editing, the full story was still there, even though they dropped the intermission, and the 90, maybe 95 minute max. Makes it feel on the brisk side.
Oh, is there like a recording of it? Because I've never seen it. I'd be very interested to try to find it.
Yeah, if you can dig up a recording or a link to a recording, we can totally acquire that. Definitely legally. Shut up.
Youch.
CR92 says, yeah, it's a gothic horror game that came out on the PS1 in 1998. When I was 6 at the time, my dad had it, and every time he'd play it, I'd run up to my room and hide under the covers. I was easily scared.
Okay, I missed basically everything before the PlayStation 2.
Gibson says, I have a slime tutorial. I can DM you on Discord if you want.
Yeah.
Please do that.
Yes, please send me your slime tutorial. I would love it.
Speaking of slime tutorial, I'll see you in a minute or two.
That makes no sense. I don't even try with this guy. Ooh, I can make clam meat. Oh, wait, no, I want to make clam meat. Clams are bivalve mollusks that bury themselves in the sand and capture drips. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Roast. Satisfy 63 hunger, 11 energy, and 13 bladder. Yeah, this is back in the days where food doesn't necessarily like fill you up after eating it. Man. I forgot about these days. I got so spoiled by The Sims 3 and The Sims 2 where it mostly fills you up. Well, sun is it sunrise or sunset? East, so it must be getting towards sunset, but I'm gonna go venture out anyways. Because we need to figure out where the fuck things are. Ooh, let's go to the deep jungle. Little Lottie, let her mind wander. Little Lottie, thought, am I fonder of dolls, or of goblins, or shoes, or of riddles, or frocks, or of chocolates? What is that? Know what I love best, Lottie said, is when I'm asleep in my bed, and the angel of music sings songs in my head. The angel of music sings songs in my head. Food didn't fill people up in these days, so they resorted to substance abuse sometimes. Yeah, basically that's kind of what they do in North Korea, because they don't have food that fills them up. Well, if you're not in the upper class, that is. More scared of Medieval than Resident Evil 2, which my dad also owned at the time. I like Medieval as an adult though, but still haven't finished it. There are PS4 HD remasters of it. Cool. Lovely voice, Vamp. I'm a soprano. I low-key wish I was a soprano. Well, low-key, high-key, I don't know. Sometimes I can access the upper part of my range, but other days I can't. I'm more firmly alto. Sad. That's just a calm and soothing voice you sing there. Thank you. Haha! I am feeding off of your praises. You are encouraging me to sing more. That is my trap, my trick. Yeah. I don't know. I can't get the love and attention that I need from these chimps. I mean, look, all my friends are chimps. All my friends are chimps. Take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. No, wait. So you guys know, what do you call it? Dr. Seuss, where it's got thing 1 and thing 2. I've got to have chimp 1 and chimp 2. Chimp 1. So we got chimp 1. Okay, I think he's chimp 2. Here, gotta go. Jeez, calm the fuck down. Okay, and then we got chimp space 2. This is my family now. Chimps can be jerks, but we'll always be there for you, little Lottie. Oh, by chimp gone now. Okay, well, let's find other things to get. I can't remember at what point in the game I'll find my other person. I think you find people more often the more shipmates you have. Ooh, I can make rattan clothing. I remember liking rattan clothing a little bit more. But I don't know if and when we'll ever see Marianne again. One Phantom, the Las Vegas Spectacular, has been shipped to your inbox. It should arrive right about now. Thank you and thank you. Much appreciate. Oh gosh, whenever I get into musicals, I always like look into as many versions as I can. It takes some time, but I just love doing that. That's why I know so many Phantom versions, because I just get so interested in the things that changed and stuff. Bonus, it's tracked, and there's a signed playbill in the zip file. Ooh, fancy. Wait a minute. Is that... guys? Is this Marianne? I'm very concerned. I'm gonna just not think about it and harvest some rumberries. Look at the pretty fireflies hanging out near this skeleton. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just harvesting my rattan. Jax X says, "Not me. Almost missing this. I'm glad you made it. Glad to see you here." Oh gosh, I need to go to sleep. Well, hopefully it's not gonna rain tonight, because I kind of don't want to go back to the shipwreck, because I kind of want to keep pushing forward. Ooh, and another tome. I wonder what this is gonna be for. I vaguely remember what these are for. We just gotta keep an eye out for these. Okay, so we need to go to bed. I mean, I don't need to go to bed, but Chris Test needs to go to bed. What's your opinion on the Robert Englund version? It's kind of like Phantom... Oh, yes! I want to rewatch it again, because I've only seen it once. And then by the time I wanted to rewatch it, Netflix didn't have it on there anymore. My opinion was, it was a very good Phantom adaptation, if only the modern day elements would have gone somewhere, or... you know, did something interesting. But otherwise, I greatly enjoyed it. I'm not a gore person, so I did get skeeved out with the gore, but I enjoyed it very much. Lost Girl says, "Didn't know y'all was live. I'm glad I checked out YouTube." Or checked YouTube. I'm glad you made it too, Lost Girl. Hello! I posted it in Twitter and on the Discord, but honestly, I didn't really announce that we were doing the stream on Friday instead of Saturday. I should have, but, you know. Okay, well, Little Demon says hello. Hello, Little Demon, what's up? For those who are just joining, we are basically playing Gilligan's Island, but The Sims. Actually, you guys are the younger portion of the audience that I was thinking about earlier, so I don't know if you even know what Gilligan's Island is. Then again, I probably shouldn't know what Gilligan's Island is, because, you know, that was before my time too, but, you know. Yeah, so this is from the PlayStation 2 era. I played this a lot as a kid, and I am reliving my childhood. What better way to feel old than by doing this? Little Demon says, "I love that show." Cool. I don't think I really remember much of it, But I at least liked it as a kid. I don't want to go to Pier Beach because I think, was that where I was? I don't know. I'll try it. I remember watching Gilligan's Island. Like, we had a copy of the movie along with, like, on the B-side, the 4 episodes that was shot for Dusty's Trail. Terrible show. And then I remember watching it in Florida. I don't remember when, but sometime when my family went to Florida, I remember watching it. That's my memory of Gilligan's Island. I'm actually playing a game myself while watching this. Yakuza 0. And yes, I do know Gilligan's Island. Cool. And also, I really need to play some of the Yakuza games. Like, I've seen people talk about it, and a couple of people review it, and it seems like I would like it. Just need to get around to it. I feel like we might have a Yakuza game. Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. Excuse me. Starbuck isn't here to fact check me, so take it as truth. I don't know. Did they ever get off the island? In the movie I watched, they did get off the island, and then they ended up right back on it because, you know, but it was fine though because, like, the world's changed too much and for the bad. So, you know, it was okay. Okay, ooh. What is this? A sculpture. Well, this is your room motive. Keep your Sims living in style and ensure a good score. Oh, I remember this too. Once upon a time, I'm gonna go and pause this. Once upon a time, they had a motive thing that can negatively affect you, where you need to have your surroundings decent or good looking or not a total mess in order to make you happy. Oh gosh, they've taken that away in recent Sims games like Sims 3 and Sims 4, but oh gosh, it's interesting. Like, I never liked it, but it made sense also. I'm sure you'd enjoy it. I'd start with Yakuza 0. I'll keep that in mind. Cask Gilligan's Islands. What's changed? Public health official holding out mask for all. Oh, nothing much. Yeah, although it was what's changed in, like, I think the 70s. Because, I think Carter or Ford or something were the presidents, or, like, they were trying to get caught up with who's the president. I don't remember. I just remember Ford mentioned, I think. There is more than one island. Get there using your Sim's new goal. Make a raft. I will work on crafting a raft later. Oh look, another hieroglyph. I'll just hold on to that.
What do I need to fact check you on?
I have moved on from that. I don't know what you're talking about. So we're moving on, people. You'll never hear the end of that.
Chat, tell me what needed fact checking.
Honestly, I don't even remember what needs fact. Oh yeah. Do we have Yakuza?
No.
Okay. Then I lied to you. I guess apology video in the mail shortly.
Apology video in the mail.
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just swallowing my own spit, as one does. Let me open up another one of this, and we're going to harvest some more grass. Not that kind of grass. But yeah, we've gotten to the other pier, or the other side of the island, where we found Pier Beach, and now we can build a raft to get to the next island. Did you play any entertainment titles as a kid? I loved Clue Finders and
Clue Finders, yes, that's what I was going to say.
Carmen Sandiego Detective. There was a series of games, like, called Jumpstart or something?
Jumpstart.
Yeah, with the rabbit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I did play a little bit of that. There was, I wanted certain grades ones because some had better games than others, but I didn't get to play it much.
Jumpstart goes to, like, I think 3rd grade, and then after that it's the Clue Finders. It's the same franchise.
Okay. I don't remember.
Or not franchise, but, you know, it's the same people making it.
Yeah. Last stream, like I talked about my history with Oregon Trails. I didn't I didn't play it through school, but I ended up playing it just because, you know, we happened to own it for some reason.
Or am I thinking Reader Rabbit?
Yeah, is that Reader Rabbit too? I don't... Seems... I feel like I remember both, but I don't know which one. I just remember a rabbit.
There is a rabbit, yes. And I believe there's also a rabbit in one of the Jumpstart games.
I think there is. I don't know. I don't quite remember, honestly. I'm gonna need to start building houses. Like,
I think
real
I was
houses.
in 5th grade when I played Clue Finders. I remember wanting to go back and play the one prior to it because the story looked interesting and I liked the characters.
Oh, yeah?
But...
Oh, fuck!
Because it was for a grade that I was already past, I wasn't allowed.
Oh.
Like, my mother was like, no, that's a waste of money. You can have the next one, which is all like plant monsters underground. Yeah, that was not as interesting to me.
Sad.
Jacob Bilo says, I'm not a gamer, I confess, but I loved all of those games when I was a kid. Clue Finders, Jumpstart, Reader Rabbit, Carmen San Diego, and Humongous Entertainment Games. Humongous Entertainment! Hey, those guys. Like Freddy Fish and Pajama Sam, the Fox, Spy Fox. Yes.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, those games. I know those games.
Shelter plans. Barely shack. Open shack.
Putt.
Closed shack. Square shack.
Putt, the living go-kart. Is that right?
I don't know that one. Oh wait, I don't. I don't like that one. How about... Ooh, okay, yeah, that... Yeah. We want to start building some real houses around here.
I remember in the Plant Monster one, there was like, just to read the message I'm responding to. CR92 says, I played the Clue Finders 4th grade, 5th grade, and Reading Adventures, never played 3rd grade Adventures or the later ones like the Plant Monster 6th grade game. Yeah, I remember there was something where they wanted you to simulate the like boom and bust cycle of things like stable ecosystems, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like owls eat voles. A vole is a kind of like shrew type creature, or like a mouse, and okay, yeah, we're cool. The game stuttered for a second. I wanted to make sure that was gonna be okay.
Let's see. Okay, cool. There is a roof on here, so now I can sleep.
Maybe I skipped a dialogue box or something like that, but I completely missed how to figure out what the stable ecosystem would be. So I played that game pretty much entirely by trial and error.
You know, I'm thinking about the typing games we used to play in like 4th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Typing of the Dead.
I don't know what games we used to play. And I was just thinking, you know, like, why did I never learn to type in 4th grade? And I think I figured out why.
Mm-hmm.
Because I changed schools from during 4th grade, and like we barely did typing stuff. Like, and so I just ended up kind of like,
Everyone should learn how to touch type.
Yeah. You're thinking Freddy Fish, Putt, and Spy Fox. You're thinking of 5th grade adventures.
You have to run a simulation of predator and prey to get through. Yeah. I know for certain that was the Plant Monster one because I stared at it forever. And the 5th grade one was you're trapped on an island.
I feel like I briefly played some sort of weather education game, but I don't remember it. I remember looking at the disc more than actually playing it. Oh god, I'm not doing well at all, guys. At least I have a house now.
You built a house, kind of.
I have my own house. Like, I'm doing way better than most millennials. The last horse crosses the finish line.
Brutal. I was reading something and then it processed what you said.
Okay.
Jacob Bilo says Richard Rich, who wrote and sang the Magic School Bus theme, passed away earlier this year. He had an amazing talent. Not sure if you saw my last comment.
I've not...
Oh, and the Magic School Bus games. The show and the books it was based on was my jam when I was a kid. Totally agree. I was into its computer games as well. Yeah, I have some friends who have kids, and the reboot of... or not reboot exactly, but like the modern take on the Magic School Bus is way worse.
Is it?
So much worse.
Oh, why is that?
Less dynamic animation. They don't go into as much detail with the science concepts. It's so surface level compared to what they used to do. They were a lot more thorough in the old episodes. That I feel like they changed subjects, like change whole fields of study more than once in an episode.
Okay. We should go back and double check that just to verify so we're not like, giving out fake information.
Well, the way that I remember the Magic School Bus being is they would have one subject and that would be the whole episode. And that's not what the modern one is.
Okay, so what is the modern one like? Because that's how I remember old ones like.
The modern one will like do one subject, like let's say it's weather. They'll do weather. They won't cover it in a whole lot of detail. They don't really they don't bring up a concept and show its different applications or anything like that. And they change subjects halfway through the episode.
I see, okay. Yeah, I'm not excited about that.
Yeah, also the animation is much lower effort.
That's a pity.
Yeah. I remember the sound one I thought was really cool because of the way they visualized sound. And I was really interested in the blind dad. Just the concept that like... this was in the era when they were really pushing for disabled visibility in kids media.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was used to having a disabled kid in a show, but I was never used to seeing like, oh hey, also my dad is blind, as a thing that can just sort of happen.
Yeah, adults can be like disabled too.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. So somebody who has a family member where it isn't like, oh, this is my cousin who has a wheelchair. Let's have an episode about wheelchair accessibility and not judging people based on what they can and can't do when we don't know what their life is like.
Yeah, it's not some, like, estranged family member that you'll only see once and never again.
Right. Even though this totally was a family member that you saw once and then never again. Yeah. But they established him as just, like, a guy, and the fact that he was blind never came up in the episode whatsoever. And so that really stuck out to me.
Gotcha. Okay,
anyway, back to the chat.
Yeah, the chat's been chatting.
Little Demon says, I love how the parrot is always nearby when you sleep in this game.
I know, right? I don't think he's there when you sleep like on an actual bed when you eventually make a bed. Speaking of which, I should probably make a bed.
Does that mean that his purpose is to be like, ha ha, you're sleeping on the ground, you suck.
Probably.
Jacob Bilo says, I saw the first episode of Magic School Bus reboot continuation thing. It was whatever. Wasn't interested in checking out the rest of the episodes. Yeah, a definite thing that prevented me from doing any investigation into that show whatsoever is that, like, I already learned all of those things 10 years ago, 20 years ago in some cases, and, like, I don't need that in my life. Depending
on the quality of the show, though, it can be something where it's like, I already know these things, but I enjoy it anyways.
Yeah, it was not that.
Yeah, I can tell.
CR92 says, near the end of 5th grade, after tracking down your missing friends on the island, you get stuck in an alien spaceship and you had to run through 3 or 4 chambers by Predator versus Prey simulation. Gotcha. I never got to that part because I was bad at video games. I got stuck not knowing exactly how to continue. I don't know if I didn't know how to get all the way through. There were 2 major sections where there was like, here's a bunch of objectives that we have for you. You have to beat the faces, and then you have to beat the fish. And they're carvings into a wall, and they talk. And in order to progress, they each had an assigned objective, and then you also had to clear the challenge that was just like this sort of temple gate thing, and you had to do both of them. And they did not do a very good job of telling you what it was that you still needed to do.
Very quickly, Jack Sex, I feel bad for playing something and just listening on stream. No, don't feel bad at all. Like, so YouTube is happy that there's that you're here at all. You're another what do you want to call it?
Pair of eyes, pair of ears, something like that.
Yeah. You are another number on the engagement scale, and also like, hey, that's
the algorithm.
Yeah, and hey, that's like that. Ooh, cannonball fruit. I want that. Honestly, yep. Rattan makes some really good clothing. And honestly,
Can confirm.
Okay. And then honestly, that's what I do with streams that I listen in on too. Like, for the most part, I don't really participate in chat. I just kind of chill and listen, like, you know. And so that's fine. Like, I love it when people talk to me and like chat in the chat. I adore that very much. But I also understand if you just, you know, want to vibe.
The Lost King had the right idea. You're providing watch time, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. Feed the algorithm.
Yeah.
Alright, so
you're still helping us out by watching the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Lost Girl says, yeah, I watched a few episodes of the modern one, and it's pretty half-assed, but I haven't seen the original in a long time, so it's hard to compare. Yup. Jacob Bilo says, also, Mrs. Frizzle has handed the reins over to her sister Fiona to teaching the same group of kids. It would make sense if Mrs. Frizzle came back and taught, like, a whole new class, but they retired the character.
Really?
That seems weird.
That is weird. I'm very surprised, actually.
Is this one of those Steve went to college type things?
I guess so. Ooh, okay. I got a shell axe now, and now I can have a bamboo spear. So we're gonna have some fish tonight.
I know that Steve went to college, but there is only Steve.
Oh, that them's fighting words, bro.
Yeah.
Are they actually? I don't know.
It makes you question who the show was named for. The Magic School Bus. The show's named after the bus.
Yeah.
Jacob Bilo says, while we're on the subject of 90s nostalgia and Phantom, have you ever seen Wishbone? The show was about a Jack Russell Terrier introducing kids to classic literature. It was some people's intro into Phantom.
Yeah, I actually, the only episode of that I ever watched was actually the Phantom of the Opera episode because, you know, I have to watch all things related to Phantom. It was okay.
I really wanted to watch that show, but it was on at a really inconvenient time slot for me. I was always coming home from school with 5 minutes left in the episode, and I hated that.
Oh.
One time I got like picked up from school as opposed to riding the bus home, and I was able to actually watch like 80% of an episode, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted a Jack Russell Terrier, and I asked for a Jack Russell Terrier, and we got one, and then I don't remember why we had to get rid of it, but it was like less than a week.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah. And then so we got rid of him. Bad times.
Yeah.
Then they also got me this like game, like it has a bunch of like mini games in it, and featuring literature characters from the show.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little light on the literature part, but there were sections where you would be like, hey, let's talk about Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and then here's some passages from Frankenstein. The actual passages from Frankenstein. But you have to figure out which of those passages are real, because some of them are just made up. And part of the fun was if you, like, once you figure out the correct path, they let you open up an option to, like, save your, in quotes, twisted tale, where you use the wrong versions of the different pages, and then print that out if you wanted. So that was cool for me as a kid.
Okay.
It also introduced me to the almost impossible game which is called Spar. We watched Dan and Aaron play it on Game Grumps a while back. There's a grid of hexagon. That outfit looks amazing.
Yeah, I like it. I think I would have hated it as a kid, but I do like it.
That looks awesome. Anyway, what was I saying?
Hexagons, Dan and Aaron.
One person has to make a line of hexagons from left to right, and the other one has to make a line of hexagons from up to down. And it's a really, like, strategically complicated game, and it was way past my ability as a kid, but ever since then, I have wanted, like, now that I can make, like, board games and stuff, like, make physical ones out of wood, because I have skills for that, I have wanted to go back, look up how many squares hexes the board was, and make my own board of Spar, because doing stuff in real life is cool. And board games are cool, and I like strategy board games.
Okay, so I was reading, Gibson was talking about the Wishbone episode, like where, like how it might have inspired the Las Vegas version, just put Rawl in a cage instead of using the lasso, and like, you know, throwing a lasso around.
Interesting.
Because you know, you don't throw a dog in a cage, and then I just remembered the fact that Wishbone in that episode played the part of Rawl. I didn't, like, I was like, yeah, I watched that, but I didn't think about it until, like, you said something. It's like, oh yeah, he played Rawl.
Terrible.
Well,
that is not a fate I would wish on anyone.
Because you hate Rawl.
I do hate him. He's so hateable. I hate him.
Well, he's hateable to you, but I don't mind the guy, okay?
I guess it's probably just his depiction, but he's so boring.
Well, he's not really written to be that interesting either.
Yeah, you have 3 interesting characters depending on the version that you're in.
Okay, so what's the 3? Please tell me.
The 3 are Christine most of the time, the Phantom all of the time, and then you'll have an auxiliary slot for whatever character they decide to make interesting in this particular version. Sometimes it's Carlotta, sometimes it's Madame Giry, sometimes it's still not Raoul. Fuck that
guy. Well, Tarbuck, have I got a show for you? It's called Love Never Dies, Gibson says. Ask Mask. They're in the Love Never Dies is okay actually crowd. And I'm just here like, shut the fuck up, why do I live with you two?
I mean, when we watched it way back in the day, like, back before Doghouse, I thought it was cool, but I haven't really seen it since then.
Okay, for some reason I thought you were in the watch-along that Mask and I did for the episode where we worked on it together.
I had to go, like, halfway through that. I had to forget why.
Did you? I don't know. What was that? That was, like, 2017. Like, that might have been centuries ago.
It might as well have been centuries ago. Alright, I'm going to speed read through the rest of the chat because
we gotta get caught up.
Cole says, it's Cole! Faith says, talking is overrated anyway. Agree. You don't have to participate, you just have to be here. And we enjoy your company for being here. Yeah.
It's okay,
cool
we love
times.
you anyways.
Little Demon says, I read the Wishbone books. Cool. I forgot that there were Wishbone books. Yeah, there was actually
I didn't even know there were books.
It was a big media franchise.
I bet, like, given how many episodes there were, like, I can harvest wood. Cool.
I remember I really liked Wishbone's voice, and I wish I had a voice like that, and then that voice actor went on to do other things, including being the announcer guy who would tell you what was coming up next on the Disney Channel.
Really?
But he was also the voice of Maximum Exposure, which is a watch shit go wrong type show, where people would send in home videos of disasters and stuff, and he would like break down the actions. Like, so this is our all demolition episode. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do the here's how the charges are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to complain because like, so I'm here harvest coconuts, and it's like, well, I don't want to go harvest coconuts. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm telling you, harvest the goddamn coconuts. I'm right here by the coconut tree. Harvest the goddamn coconuts, but it doesn't want to harvest the coconuts. So I don't know. I hate that about the game sometimes. I haven't run into it until this point, but also fuck.
Gibson Girl says, funny story, the Wishbone episode of The Phantom may have inspired an element. Okay, you told me that part. Jacob Belo says, I'm so sorry about the Tarbuck, it was such a great show. Right, Wishbone. Yeah, talking about my inability to see Wishbone constantly getting cut by the hands of fate.
I didn't grow up with Wishbone, so like I didn't even know about it until I watched the Phantom reviewer review that episode.
I think I was in first grade when Wishbone was like on, and I think it went off the air when I was in third grade. So you would have missed it entirely. Yeah,
like especially depending on the channel it was on, I would have never had a chance to see it.
This was still in the time where I only had 3 channels, though, so it should have been accessible to me.
I don't know. That was also the time before I can remember anything at all.
Gibson says, since the show is long closed and the slime tutorial is audio only, spoilers, no Punjab Lesso.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was telling you about. Yeah, I read that one to you.
Okay. Cole says, I got a new phone. Gibson says, this first occurred in Wishbone episode? Yeah. Wishbone was my first exposure to Hunchback, next to the Disney movie, as it came out earlier and around the same time, maybe a little earlier.
I should watch the Hunchback episode because I'm very curious how they portrayed it, especially if it came out before the Disney movie.
Cole says, "Damn, Sims 2 look weird, lol."
Yeah, it was a different time. Oh no, I want to talk to my chimp friend. I want to talk to Chimp 1.
Carter Historical says, "I think that was the classic game show Blockbusters." What?
You were talking about some sort of show. I don't know.
I'm too far removed from it now. Please remember me.
Remind.
Yeah.
You're trying to find a remind.
Remind. Please remind me. Remember me!
Witness me!
Jacob Belo says, the music right here almost reminds me of music I once heard in one of the Putt-Putt games. Didn't hear it. We can't really hear the audio.
Yeah, not really.
Gibson says, well, Tarbuck, have I got a show for you? Love Never Dies. Okay, we reacted to that one already. Cole says, have you ever played Among Us? Yes.
I have played Among Us. One of these days I want to do some sort of Among Us stream or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
We'll have an Among Us play along or something
I need to have time first.
Yeah. If at all possible, we might do a voice thing. Not everybody has to be on voice, but I want the ability to talk. That would be a thing to plan for later. But that requires us to have a full room. Otherwise, half the people are just like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, basically.
In the book, Rel is definitely more hateable than he is in Weber's version.
Yeah, he's more hateable in the book, and you can kind of tell that through the Ken Hill version too, because Rel can be quite a little bit annoying initially, where he's like, Christine's talking to a man unchaperoned in her dressing room? Well, fuck this bitch. Like, I hate her now.
Christine is talking to a man other than me. What a slut.
Yeah, the song literally goes, starts out with, Christine talking to a man unchaperoned in her dressing room? How dare she?
Psychotic.
Alone with a man, this creature... Who is this creature? Something, Ken Hill version that I'm not familiar with anymore because I haven't listened to it in a while.
The Blockbusters game show thing was in accordance with you talking about the hexagon game from top to bottom versus left to right. There may be a game show version of that. If so, cool. Tactically speaking, it's a really difficult game to play. I don't know how well that would play out on a TV show.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, because that game is very hard. Little Demon is stepping out. Might already be back, but was stepping out to make something to eat because they haven't eaten yet today.
Yeah, please eat. Make sure you take care of yourselves, guys. Oh, yeah. You were gone, but we found this. That might be Marianne.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah. Oh, well. It's just Chris Test now.
Did you not save her fast enough?
Ow. I mean, I know what happened, but I'm not telling.
Okay, then. Cool. Is it weird that they cut the investigator out of the original novel? Out from the original... Who was in the original novel?
Yeah, depending on when the Wishbone episode came out, it might have been a little more influenced by the Andrew Lloyd Webber show. Mm-hmm. Like, it's often, like, an issue trying to figure out, well, like,
It's a hard balance because you want to be recognizable and stuff.
Well, you want to be recognizable, and then also, like, in adaptation, like, characters often get changed and get cut. Like, for instance, in the other Phantom version that was supposed to come out when the Lloyd Webber version came out, but Lloyd Webber beat it to the stage and therefore relegated it to obscurity, the Essendon Coppet version, instead of the, what do you call it? Instead of the inspector or Madame Giry taking that sort of role, instead it's Eric's daddy.
Yeah. I remember seeing something like that at some point.
It very much changes depending on which version, and it's not even I don't think it's necessarily a racist thing. I don't know. I'm not. I actually don't. I literally actually don't know. But yeah, it just... characters often get cut or changed depending on the versions you're looking at. Ooh, softwood. I want softwood. Chop for softwood.
Gibbon Takesen says, in Love Never Died Defense, the music is pretty great and the story is pretty compelling as long as you pretend that it's not the Phantom and its characters, and just Andrew Lloyd Webber trying to recapture the magic, which it is.
Alright, so. Story? Compelling, yes. Good story? Not really. Like, there's a lot of bad stories that are compelling. I will give that. Music, great? Not really. It's really not his best work. Like, it sounds pretty, but it's not interesting to me. Like, I don't know. Like, a lot of the songs sound similar or cookie cutter. Oh no, my clothes are falling apart, possibly. Also, fuck the rain. Hey, chimp bro.
So if you sleep outside, does it ruin your clothes?
No, just like, just being outside in general, ruins your clothes, like, moving around and stuff.
Gotcha. Interesting.
I think, sleeping outside, maybe that does affect your clothes also a lot, but I don't know. I haven't played in years. What are you asking me for?
The investigator is cut out of most modern versions of the Phantom, even though he's so important to the plot. Is that Daroga?
Yeah, Daroga, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, they often just give his role to someone else.
Yeah. I too watched Lindsay Ellis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daroga, where art thou? This is a wonderful stream. Great to see you playing the Sims game as well as getting to revisit our memories on our favorite 90s TV shows and games.
Yeah.
You have a great rest of your night. See ya. Have a good night, Jacob Belo.
Have a good night, Jacob Belo. We'll talk to you next time.
Vamp is like, let me get on my soapbox.
Yeah. Hold on, bitch. Let me get on my soapbox.
Vamp says you should check out... Vamp. Cole says, Vamp, you should check out Alice by Heart. It's a beautiful show. Don't know anything about it.
At some point.
Somebody remind us to look into that. Yeah. My dad just told me all I see you do is eat, play around in electronics, sleep, repeat, and I'm so tempted to respond with, where do you think I learned to do that?
Woof.
I mean, yeah, that's life.
I mean,
have you noticed that all of the things you can possibly do in a day are universally a waste of time? That all that we're doing here on the planet is just trying to find things that we find fun and then do those?
Yeah. One, I found a treasure map piece, and honestly, like, my philosophy on life is just trying to find things to fill your time that you find fun. And that's not bad. Like, you want to make your life feel meaningful, and for a lot of people, that's interacting with people via technology. Technology isn't inherently bad. It's what you do with technology that determines that.
Yeah, can you imagine if it was like, oh, you're always, like, going out to the mall because it's the 90s. You spend so much time in the mall. Why can't you, I don't know, play outside? like a normal kid. And then if you were to actually be playing outside, they would be like, you spend too much time playing outside. You should be doing more productive things, like things I want you to do.
Yeah, things that I have deemed that are good already.
Mm-hmm.
Productivity is capitalist propaganda. Hard agree. Thank you, Lost King, for turning this into the commie stream that it was always meant to be.
Speaking of soapboxes, can I borrow yours for a minute?
Okay. Like, I mean, you're the wood guy, so you should have already crafted your own, but whatever.
Yeah, look, I have to replace one of the boards in my workbench because it's tilted.
Sure, okay, get on the soapbox, go ahead.
Okay, so the idea that you have to constantly be producing stuff or generating money in order to justify your existence is psychotic.
It is.
Like, if you cannot reasonably tell me that you believe in a right to life if you think that you have to justify your existence by creating money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's psychotic that we still think that, you know, if you don't have a job, you're worthless. Mm-hmm. Like, the whole myth of the welfare queen, it just, one, it doesn't exist. Two, it's like, what does it matter? Mm-hmm. Like, why do you have to deserve to, like, be able to live? Like, you know, and it's often the people who are, you know, anti-abortion, the people who claim to be pro-life. Well, okay, you can, like, no excuses. You must be allowed to be born, but then, like, you know, you have to be able to suddenly support yourself.
Yeah, they're not pro-life because they don't do other things that support life. They're only pro-birth.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sad.
Cole says it's a show where Alice and her friend Alfred are trapped in a bunker during the London attacks of World War II, and Alice attempts to save Alfred from his tuberculosis by taking him to Wonderland. Holy shit, that sounds awesome!
Interesting.
Yeah. Little Demon says, my mom yelled at me for saying people I message are my friends, because in her mind, if you haven't met a person face to face, your mother's a boomer.
Yeah, your parents are boomers, and they're shit.
Yeah, okay, so, imagine, like, her learning that people who you meet in person are able to lie to you about being your friend. What would that do to her worldview?
Yeah, it's like the people you meet online are just as honest as the people you meet IRL.
And it's so much worse in person because you're getting a random cross-section of people, which is good for, like, knowing what people are really like. Mm-hmm. But what it's not good for whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to explore the next island now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I have drastically gone, well, I feel like I've gone very quickly into, like, you know, exploding into the next step of the game. But I can't remember, maybe I just took forever in the olden days, but yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway, I was saying something about, like, boomers, friend groups, right? Okay, so if you're meeting people in person, you're getting a random cross section of people who just happen to be physically near you, and, like, that's it. That's the best you've got. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, if you, like, make friends through a community, like, online, just any community online.
It's Marianne!
Marianne's alive! Cool!
Yeah!
She's not dead.
But that guy is. Yeah, I knew Marianne wasn't dead.
She seems so excited to see you.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you all go to the same place, like, say, I don't know, the Discord of a YouTuber that you happen to like, then you are pre-guaranteed that, you know, you have at least that in common. There's a lot more, like, selection filters built into the internet space where you're more likely to run into people who are like you in the places that you go, depending on how niche they are. Mm-hmm. And, like, that's really hard to do in real life because the entire world is online now. This is where they go to spend most of their time. You don't find people like the people who used to go to libraries and stuff like that, like in the 80s. Those people are online all the time now. They don't go to the library anymore, even though it's the same kind of person. But since that was like 30 or 40 years ago, you know, the same archetype of person still exists. Because, like, the fundamentals of what people are like tends not to change too much.
Yeah. Oh, my hair's grown out.
That's cool. That's
Shit.
really cool.
I forgot that happens. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure you don't need to be... Oh, let's see. Also, people can threaten to hurt me online, but they can't in person. I have been seriously injured because of their threats. Sad but true. Yeah, the capacity for harm is different in different places.
Why can't I be her? That's weird. Okay.
You can't switch to her character
Yeah,
yet?
I don't know what I need to do to make that happen. Maybe I actually can't. I don't know. But yeah, like online stuff has the capacity to hurt you just as much as real life stuff has.
Because online is real life.
Yeah, exactly.
The spaces online that are not real life are like the vanishing frontier. That is a tiny little subsection of what life is.
Mm-hmm. Yam!
Yams.
And pineapples.
Gibson says, it sounds like you might appreciate George Carlin's stand-up on the sanctity of life. 100% signal boost to this. Everybody, when this stream is over, look up George Carlin. He was a modern-day philosopher. May he rest in peace.
Oh, really? Okay. I've seen a couple of his stuff, but I'm curious.
He has a personal vendetta against religion that goes a little on the hard side. But, you know, speaking as a religious person, most religious people deserve it. So, like,
honestly,
I can't even be mad. He has so many very good, insightful things to say about all kinds of stuff. I loved his material. So when I was a little kid, I was banned from watching The Simpsons because it was stupid. But I was allowed to watch George Carlin even though I was like 7. Because like it was intelligent offensive comedy as opposed to stupid offensive comedy.
I remember, like, along those lines, I remember, like, on vacation, because on vacation we had cable, I watched Family Guy, but I didn't know it was Family Guy or even an adult show. It was just like, oh, it's a show with the Lemonhead baby. And I was told not to watch it, and I was like, huh? Why? But it's a show with the Lemonhead baby.
Yeah.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, can I build another shelter? Because it's best to have a home on each of the little areas.
Cole says, Alice starts to rewrite the story, and the Queen of Hearts tries to have her killed for tampering with the story. Cool.
Sad.
Lost King says, even when I held anti-abortion views, I refuse to call myself pro-life because it is rung hollow propaganda, even when you're in the right wing. I'm now firmly pro-choice. Yes, you are on the winning side, and history will smile on you.
Yep.
Cole says, also, the show has a gay mock turtle, so that's great.
Okay.
Faith says, internet friends are not real friends by Boy in a Band, which is that's the title of the video, and the person who created the video covers this well. Yes, 100% super signal boost to that as well. Boy in a Band has a lot of really good material about stuff like that.
Yeah, I miss him.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand why he's probably not making stuff, because it's probably for the same reason I'm not making stuff.
Yup. Cole says, Discord to save my mental state during COVID. Yeah. Gibson says, Tarbuck, a person after my own heart. Who knew? I'll let the Love Never Dies love slide.
Oh, no!
I think loving Love Never Dies is a little overstating my feelings. I thought that it was a funny time.
Talk to Mask if you want to get closer to the love. Although to be fair to Mask, I don't think Mask loves Love Never Dies, but
Yeah.
Mask will defend it.
I mean, I like a lot of things that suck.
Yeah. So do I. But Love Never Dies is a bridge too far.
What's something that is bad but also good that I liked? Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. There's a lot of good and a lot of bad.
It's surrounded too much with bad for me, but it did cause me to have an awesome, sexy vampire dream. So it is good in my book.
I love it when he uses the super speed thing and it turns her dress red and then her outfit fades back to normal. That's a really cool effect.
I didn't see that. When did that happen?
It was awesome. It's one of my favorite visuals
I don't
of
remember
all time.
that.
I will bring it up and show you because it's like so like that image is burned into my mind forever.
Cool.
Let's see. I'm snuggled into a blanket watching the stream with green tea, living my best life. Cool.
That sounds so comfy. I love it.
Mask in the background. Not at the present. It's actually it's just us right now.
Yeah. Mask is off. I don't know, doing mask shit.
Mask is doing mask things. Lost King says things that suck can be good. I like Fairy Tale, but there's a lot to dislike. Yo.
Yeah.
I feel that. Cole says YouTube is blocking my messages. Depends on the content.
Yeah.
If you say like butt fuck or something like that, then it will show us that, but it won't show the chat that. So it will look like you hit send and it just deleted. But if YouTube decides that the thing that you said was sufficiently bad, then it won't show us either.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, like, YouTube censorship is a little weird. Oh, there's
And
Marianne.
I hate it.
I need to go talk to Marianne. I do too, because it deletes shit that, like, I don't even have a chance to delete myself. Like, it just decides for me, like, yeah, we're not going to show you this. And I don't know why. And, like, Cat Black just had the same experience as me. It's like, okay, thank God I'm not the only one.
Jaxus says, J'adore Lenore.
J'adore Lenore. Who's Lenore? And why do you love Lenore?
She got lost on the night's Plutonian shore.
My Lenore?
My Lenore.
Okay, well, I'm alone again, and, my socialness is not great. Sad but true. I need to find a workbench so that I can change my clothes. Well, I can just change my clothes now, but I'm sad.
Faith says YouTube blocks weird stuff. Yes.
Yeah, it does. It does. It blocks
things for no
very inane
reason.
stuff. I'm just pouring truly on my shirt. That's fine, I guess. I need to find a workbench. I wish I could make a workbench of my own. Because I need to remake this outfit, because I love this outfit. I don't want to wear this, but here I am.
Cole says also Harry Potter has consumed my life. Thoughts on Harry Potter, other than the fact that the person who wrote it is a total turf?
I can't help but only think that these days.
Yeah. I mean, I like it as, like, anti-fascist propaganda, kind of, but then it actually turns out that it's not anti-fascist, it's just authoritarianism, because there's, like, a race of slave people who are better off being slaves, and that's the way that J.K. Rowling wrote that.
No, really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And the character who wants their freedom and gets it is treated as like a psychotic outcast type character, and is like dumb and annoying, and I hate them because of how they're written.
That makes sense.
But,
I can see it.
Yeah. I hate him. I hate Dobby so much. I despise Dobby.
Oh. Yeah.
But separately from that, she shouldn't have written house elves to be like that. That's kind of shitty.
I never experienced, Harry Potter as an adult, so I don't really have much to go on or, remember a lot, or, to judge in that way, but, I don't doubt it.
I read that series, maybe 8 times.
Yeah.
You got that all wrong. You kind of missed the point. No, the point was that Hermione is the one who's pushing for their equality, and everybody blows her off, and nobody takes it seriously, and the whole thing is played for laughs. That's the point.
Oh.
Ugh. The problem with Harry Potter is that it's liberal as fuck. Harry becomes a fucking cop and they just go back on the status quo that created Voldemort in the first place.
Really?
Yes, they do.
Oh my god.
Nothing about the world fundamentally changes. It's just that, like, some bad upstarts were trying to use the system that is in place for its obvious natural purpose.
System good, don't doubt it. Just like Trumpism.
Just trust the system, guys.
Yeah.
Dobby hate gang. Faith says Dobby hate gang. Yes, I hate Dobby.
Sad.
Dobby also routinely ruins Harry Potter's life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, glad he fucking dies. Fuck that guy.
He dies?
Yeah.
Aww.
I mean, okay, so as an audience member, I'm glad that he dies because I hate him. In the moment, if I were to actually be there with him, I would be like crying at that funeral because, like, dude was a fucking hero.
Was he?
Yeah.
That's good.
Gibson says, I just feel bad that Dobby got a sock without knowing where it had been before, knowing how some awkward adolescent boys use socks. I mean, yikes.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Thanks for bringing it up. Actually, no thanks for bringing it up. Damn, okay, good point.
Faith says, spoilers, Tarbuck, in all caps. And I just have to be like, look, you're gonna hate Dobby too. You will thank me for knowing that is coming for him. Cole pointlessly screams into the void, YouTube, stop blocking my comments, and then YouTube will just see that and go back and delete all of your comments from now on.
You're a cat, Scooter. I love you. I love you because you're a cat, and you're cute, and you're such a Scooter.
Yep. There's other fucked up shit in that series, like how, the werewolf is supposed to be an AIDS allegory, according to J.K. Rowling.
That's kind of not okay.
The werewolf was explicitly turned into a werewolf by a guy who just goes around giving people werewolfism because fuck them. Like,
Ooh, I found the airplane, and I found the communication device.
And it turns being a werewolf is a terrible allegory for AIDS because being a werewolf turns you into a monster who can't help but hurt everyone around you.
But don't tell a turf that.
Yeah. Faith Miller says, I just started Half-Blood Prince. Well, shit.
Oh, yeah, Half-Blood Prince made me cry. Good luck.
Good luck.
I'm not going to say why it made me cry, just good luck.
Let's see. Lost Girl says, sorry, Tarbuck, I love Dobby. Dobby is a free elf. Yes, Dobby is a free elf, and that is a good thing. I wish it were treated with greater dignity by the story, but it isn't. Harry spent a large portion of his life in a cupboard under some stairs, just saying it's more likely than not with some sock thing. I hate it too, folks.
Yeah.
Jack Zach says, remember Yandere Simulator? Me neither. Heart. I just love Harry Potter characters, honestly. Dumbledore. Let's see. Still shaken up from Sirius. Yeah, that really got me as a kid. That's right. I was a kid when I was like a late teenager when that was coming out. It still got me. That was daggers, man. Yike. Cole, stop dropping spoilers. Stop it.
Don't be naughty.
Yeah. Half-Blood Prince is my favorite book, but I don't care for the film. There are three good Harry Potter films. Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Really?
Those are the three good Harry Potter movies.
That's a hot take. I remember enjoying the first three movies. I don't remember very much of any movies after that.
Helena Bonham Carter was born to play Bellatrix Lestrange. Yes, true.
Agree, even though I barely remember her at all in that role.
She's perfect in that role.
I don't really even know who Bellatrix Lestrange is because I don't know. Reasons.
A Death Eater.
Yeah, I know that, but like I don't know her enough to be like, yeah, I fandom over her like other people.
Faith says, I was not expecting the serious thing. Now nothing is sacred. Buckle up, because you're right. Good luck, friend. Cole says, Order of the Phoenix is great. In The Cursed Child, Bellatrix and Voldemort, fuck. It grosses me out. Snakety snake. Proof I was a 90s kid, I once swore I'd name my children Bulbasaur and Dumbledore.
Aww.
And that Bubba and Dumbo would be the kings of the playground. Wow.
Yo. Good job. I love it.
Bulbasaur
love it,
and Dumbledore.
I love it.
Man, naming a kid is so hard.
It is, because, I mean, not only are you trying to find a good name for them, but you also want to find a name that's
hard to make fun of.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I'm never going to have kids, but I'm concerned with naming one of my children Ophelia or something.
Like, how do you think that can be abused?
I don't know, like, Ophi?
Oafish Ophelia? Ophelia
Yeah.
the Oaf? Something like that?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Dumbledore would be difficult because, one, they would make fun of you because you're named after a book character, but
Yeah.
also because your name just is dumb. Your name's dumb.
Hey, dumb.
Your name's dumb. Hey, dumb. What's up, dummy?
Yeah.
That would be pretty hard on you.
Yeah. You know, solution, never have kids.
I honestly think there should be a couple of laws when it comes to naming a kid. Think about that. People can name a kid anything. There actually are.
Yeah,
there are protections for stuff like that.
There are actually laws, like in a lot of places, you can't name them certain things. You can't name them numbers or such. Like, it depends on the place, but there are laws depending.
Let's see. Cole says Luna Lovegood is my idol. Luna Lovegood is a goddess.
Is she?
I love Luna Lovegood.
Okay.
She is really cool. She is a consummate weirdo who's also really nice.
Cool.
And she's an unapologetic weirdo. She's like unwilling to not be weird in public because she knows that she's correct.
Yeah, it makes sense that, everyone loves her.
Mm-hmm. And she's also really, really nice. She's like one of the nicest people in those books.
Cool.
Speaking of dumb names for children, fuck Elon Musk. Yes.
What do Elon Musk do?
He named his kid X, then the capital Ash symbol, which is an AE ligature, then an X, and then some other symbols and a number. Because it's the production name for his favorite jet.
Oh my god. Fuck that guy. I'm going in the dark cave!
But it gets better because it's supposed to be pronounced something else. I don't even remember what it's supposed to be pronounced.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it's really stupid. Many European countries have strict laws about that, says Faith. Yes, true. It's illegal to name a kid Hitler in Germany. Good. Also, that's a surname.
Yeah.
Ourobarista shows up. Hey!
Hey, Ourobarista, what's up?
It's my boy, Ourobarista. Yeah. Ourobarista and I do a podcast together. It is his podcast that I am guesting on. Although you wouldn't know that from hearing Digi have things to say about it.
Yeah, it's Tarwick Transom's podcast, right? Right?
Oro says, doing good. Great to hear it, man. Yeah.
Thanks for plugging your show on my show.
Oro says, also we don't get to have gender neutral names, which sucks.
Yeah,
that does suck.
That's terrible.
Faith Miller says Luna greater than Harry. Yes, totally true. You understand. You read it. Hermione, book version of Hermione is best girl of Harry Potter. I really like Luna though. I can't I can't put somebody else in front of Luna, even though Hermione gets way more screen time and I like her. Let's see. Isn't Elon Musk's kid name pronounced Kyle or something? Yeah, it's something like that. It's something that has no relation to the way that the name is actually spelled, just because fuck you. Can't name my kid a number, just watch me. This is my son. Dos cuatro seis o uno. Yeah.
I love how the Sims plumb bob is just sticking
Dos
out.
cuatro seis o uno.
Ooh, another statue. I will just plunder that.
How is a substitute teacher going to pronounce that poor kid's name?
Oh, dear Lord.
You legitimately believe that elongated muskrat is going to have his kid not privately tutored when he can afford something like that? That kid will never understand what a school is.
It's the llamas.
The llamas granted you the diamond.
Even ancient Sims appreciated the llamas.
Des cuatro seis o uno is 24601. Get it?
24601.
Is this where the green gem comes from? Yeah, it looks like it is. Cool.
I don't know if it's necessarily where it comes from, but like I'm sure they put it in here because, oh look, self-reference.
Yeah. Well, also those are green gems, right? Just growing on the walls.
Yeah, self-reference.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a way to go other places, but maybe like there's a wall that I can't seem to sort out. But okay, here's where I can go to other places.
Emerald Mine Asshole told Joe Rogan it's pronounced X-A12.
Huh. Okay.
That kid is going to have the social grace of Elon himself. Yes, definitely. He constantly tells his wife about how he can have her replaced.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
Fuck this guy. That's some Kim Jong-un bullshit.
Yep.
Also, hello, Zach Morris. I don't think we said hello to you earlier.
Zach Morris, hello.
He could literally pay everyone on Earth to pronounce it correctly. That is incidentally my favorite kind of redistribution. Agreed. Like, I wouldn't mind be paid to pronounce it correctly.
Mm-hmm. The kid will also never understand socialism because Elon thinks he's more of a socialist than Karl Marx because Marx wrote a book called Capital.
Gag.
Elon Music is giving NASA a stroke every time he wants to make something. Elon smokes weed once and loses his mind. Didn't have much of one to begin with. Zach Morris says hello all and then smiles. Hello.
Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
You're never fully dressed without one.
Who cares what you're wearing on Main Street or Savile Road? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters.
Wait, Saved by the Bell, Zach Morris, says Gibson.
Oh, I miss Saved by the Bell. Like, it was on, but like, I don't know, I never watched it. Or like, it showed reruns of Saved by the Bell, but I never watched it because I don't care.
The main it's a normal sitcom, except the main character can freeze time to talk to the audience whenever he wants.
Cool.
And it's confirmed that this is actually canon to the real universe because at one point he freezes time, picks something up that a character was going for, puts it in his pocket, and or something like that, and then starts time again, and it's just diegetically what happened.
I love it.
But that's the only time that he ever interacts with the world in a way that has permanent consequences. So apparently he's just like really responsible with his time freezing power.
I love it.
Elon Musk is like, I want to make a car, but it's my wife. Yeah, he is. Fuck that guy. He also like centralizes taking credit for things that other people do. Elon Musk didn't build those rockets in SpaceX. He paid other people to do it and then told people that he did research himself and contributed to the project. Not true. And then when he wanted to build a bunch of people a submarine in order to rescue those miners that one time, he wanted so desperately to use it for free advertising that when the government of that country was like, no, we got it handled actually, he like called the actual rescuer a pedophile on Twitter.
Yeah, he called him...
By name.
He called him a pedophile just because he couldn't be the one to rescue the kids. Like,
but I
what
want
the
that
fuck?
glory.
Yeah, what the fuck kind of person does that?
Mm-hmm. Those kids should have stayed in danger a couple extra hours so that I could have been the one to save them.
Yeah, Thailand should have just let me be the one to save them, like, to show my capitalist wonderfulness.
Elon Musk thinks he's Tony Stark, but he's actually Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
Yes.
Agree.
Including the fact that Thomas Edison doesn't invent things and never did, and he just lied to people about it. Yes, 100%.
God, I hate Elon Musk.
Zach Morris says, I used to like Elon until I learned that he's just a money man that was really lucky. Yes, totally.
Yeah, basically the same. Yeah, because he seems like, oh, look, he's a cool guy, but no.
Lost King says, although Edison was still considerably smarter than Elon Musk. Yes, also that. Like, the guy had good business sense, as much as I hate to say it, in a way that, like, my boy Tesla didn't.
He knew who to steal shit from.
Mm-hmm. And how to get away from it. So much that they're still singing his praises to this day.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole museum for him.
Yep.
You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice.
Is his family line extinguished? Can we like make that museum talk about how he didn't ever invent anything and he was actually just a shit person?
I don't know. It's very much like a part of our national identity to this point that I don't know if people would let you.
I mean, so is Columbus, but fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Even worse.
There's a lot of people who will defend Columbus even today. It's fucked up.
It's ridiculously. Elon Musk is more like Martin Shkreli than Tony Stark. Yeah. Although I now think that let's see, luckily Reddit is slowly starting to understand that Musk sucks, but it's a slow process. Yeah. So I kind of want to move on from Elon Musk just because we're giving him our brain space and he doesn't deserve us thinking about him.
Agree.
Yep.
Let's talk about... Oh, I can't have tie leaves.
You can't have
Ooh, but what is
leaves.
this? Sugarcane! I've got sugarcane! Now I... Oh, that's a bad joke. I'm not saying it.
Yes. Without even knowing exactly what you were saying, you can run rum. That's what...
Yeah, I am running rum. Oh no! 1930s and 20s people will be mad unless they're one of the people who actually want alcohol because, you know, temperance doesn't help.
I used to run rum and I still run bum and coming for money, son.
Rum your boat.
Faith says Edison's kids never had kids. Okay. So we can slander his name as much as we want then.
Cool.
Wait, it's not slander if it's the truth.
Yeah.
Truth is a defense for libel.
Okay. Garlic! I got garlic! I need Cecil because Cecil is important. I can't remember what I do with Cecil, but...
You make rope out of it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's what
that
Scooter's stretching post is made out of.
That is literally what I do in this game, too.
Yeah. Sisal.
I'm actually doing really terribly right now, guys.
That's, is it because all your meters are low?
Yeah.
Zach Morris says, let's talk about unicorns. My favorite unicorn.
My favorite unicorn is the unicorn wizard.
I am the unicorn wizard. I love that song.
What is it? Fighting crime, but not on Sundays. Game of Thrones is on.
That line didn't age well.
No. It captured a moment in time, though.
It captured a moment in time. My favorite unicorn is Sunset Shimmer.
My favorite unicorn is the last unicorn.
Amalthea.
Yeah. When the last eagle flies over the last dusty fountain, And
I don't know the song very well, but
they will stare unbelieving at the last unicorn. I really want to sing that song now, but I don't have the lyrics.
Yeah.
You want to sing it together?
That would be cool, yeah.
You want to follow the lyrics so we can sing it together?
Sure. I'm not in any hurry to, but I will do that.
We can't end the stream without singing the last unicorn.
Lost King says, but what about alicorns?
Fuck alicorns! They're just the ruling class who think they're better than all the other unicorns and all the other ponies.
Luna though.
Luna's cool, but she's still a dirty like 1%er.
In order to become an alicorn, you have to reach enlightenment. So I think she deserves it.
I don't know. I don't know about that kid.
Let's see. I'm watching the stream on my Nintendo Switch, not sponsored, and chatting on my phone. Cool. Favorite unicorn is the one in the Bible. Lol, by the way, suggesting a topic about unicorns is my favorite way to change the topic. It always works, and everyone has a unique answer.
There's a unicorn in the Bible?
Yeah.
I never read that shit. I just went to church.
Probably. There's probably a unicorn in the Bible. That sounds correct.
Okay, we're just gonna look at it.
There's stuff that's in the Bible that's kind of vague.
We're just gonna let that comment go. Okay. Cool.
Is Luna a class traitor to alicorns and therefore cool? Well, at least in the fandom, she is like the symbol of the new Lunar Republic because people want to really justify her rebellion against Celestia. They make Celestia out to be a tyrant, and tyrant Celestia is really big in the fandom, so much so that people are still making music and fan content and stuff about it.
Okay, that's how I get to talk, be able to control her. I have her join the fucking tribe. Cool. Fuck, now I have to deal with her.
Cole says, I thought Luna was the depression girl. Yes, also true. And so much so that she makes a tulpa for the explicit purpose of tormenting herself for crimes that she can't forgive herself for.
Sad.
Damn, girl. You need
Don't
therapy.
cut yourself on that knife.
Wish you would step back from that edge, my friend. Funny story, a unicorn is mentioned in the Bible 9 times. Alright, cool.
Really? I had no idea. What?
A significant amount of time ago, Cole was like, what's your favorite Degrassi generation?
I don't know. I guess I'd have to say the season 10-ish era, just because that's what, I grew up with, and so I have special connection to it. But, I like each of them for different reasons. Fuck everyone who says that newer seasons are unrealistic because technology.
Yeah.
There's other arguments that I can be like, okay, yeah, that's fair. Where it's like, yeah, it's unrealistic, but technology is not one of them.
Cole hates the Tantabus episode and is like some of those episodes are very not good with me, and I'm like, regard to your personal differences in taste, I like every single episode of My Little Pony. I think that the worst episode of My Little Pony is better than the best episode of most other shows. But, I understand that, other people have different tastes than me. Whatever,
There's
dude.
a chicken! I'm gonna eat some chicken tonight!
You don't like Starlight Glimmer? Alright, we can't be friends.
Oh! Woof.
Yeah, Starlight is great. I love Starlight. Faith says Degrassi is not realistic because the counselors don't suck.
My fucking god, you're right.
I say that all the time.
Faith owned me. I have been owned. Record this in the records. Oh, I need to build shit. I need to build a house here. Build my house of stone. Build my house of... no one knows the song because it's for a Peter Pan musical that no one watched.
Look, the best thing about Starlight is that she murders Discord.
What?
That's not the actual best thing about Starlight.
She murdered Discord?
He comes back to life because he's a god and stuff, but she kills him.
Why?
Because he was being a dick. And
But
he was trying to,
Discord's
like, he was threatening students and, like, raising shit. It was a bad time.
Oh, boars are dangerous.
Orbarisa says, Starlight is awful, but I love her because I'm awful in a similar way sometimes, and I relate to her. Yeah! He goes out in, like, a Dragon Ball Z streak of light, too, where he, like, becomes a shadow that, like, streaks off into the distance. You know? Like, in pieces.
Yikes. Okay, can I build a workbench, or do I have to fucking keep finding one?
Faith says, screw danger, befriend the boar.
Oh God, you don't know. You ever lived through the Sims 2 Castaways, okay? Let me tell you about it. Talk about it. Why are there marshmallows on this tree? Why are there marshmallows on this tree?
Maybe it's a mallow tree.
Cannonball fruit. What the fuck is cannonball fruit?
Cool. There's a request to know what song this is. We have no way of knowing because it's coming through the headphones.
I legit don't know. No, it's coming through. It's coming through the speakers too.
Oh. Oh yeah, that sounds awesome.
It's probably some popular song from the time, because Sims would do that and then simify it. Oh, I'm too tired to do anything. That's why I'm like rebelling against myself.
Orbarisa says, Starlight is the Vriska of MLP, read Homestuck Tarbuck. Well, they are about to discontinue Flash, which will permanently break huge amounts of Homestuck, right?
That is so.
Or at the very least, it will, you'll have to use like an old version of Flash, and if you want to make it work, I think. Maybe old versions of Flash don't have a self-destruct code in them. I don't know.
I need to use the bathroom, so we're gonna pause the game.
Funnier story, the mentioning of unicorn is probably a reference to rhinos, which are found abundantly in Africa, where the Bible mostly takes place, but are nowhere to be found in the King James neck of the woods.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, probs. Very judgmental when it comes to redemption, like Draco Malfoy redemption never worked for me. I wouldn't call that redemption. I would call that he fails to be shitty one time. Also, don't send any more spoilers, because Faith has not read past Half-Blood Prince. I'm warning you. This is your only warning. Let's see. Fans made a framework in which you can play it. Oh, cool. All right. I will read out the rest of those chat messages when Vamp gets back. Stop watching Lily Orchard. She's been a little rude to her fans recently on her Discord server. What did you expect? That's what Lily Orchard is like all about. Alright. How's everybody liking this so far? She bullied someone out of her server. Yeah, that sounds Lily to me. That sounds like what Lily would do. You're liking the dynamic of we play a PlayStation game? Oh, by the way, so the emulator that we're playing this on is insane because you can put a PlayStation 2 disc into your computer and it will just run it like it's a PlayStation 2. How awesome is that? That means that you don't have to download ROMs or anything like that. If you have the physical game, you can just put it in your computer.
I made it back. I made it.
Okay there, bro?
Yeah, why?
Because you're like wobbling.
What? No, I can't understand why we usually think that. What? Went to 69, that's all.
Uh-huh.
I've got 69 stuck in my head now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
What's up? What'd I miss? Vamp, are you drunk? Vamp sounds drunk. No, I'm not drunk. Get off my back, Dad.
I swear to drunk, I'm not God.
Yeah.
Let's see. Everybody's having fun, having a good time.
I'm glad. That's good. That's
Zach
good.
Morris says, by the way, I love your Degrassi content. I've been binging
thank you.
while I've been watching the series.
Oh, what's waking me up? Oh, because
I'm waking up. I feel my system.
there she is.
Oh,
Okay.
you suddenly only had arms and legs for a minute there.
Oh, okay. Primate Friend has brought you a banana leaf. Oh, thank you. Oh, I forgot Primate Friends do that.
Yeah. So there's a thing that you can do here. Go ahead and pause. I just want to show people what the limits of the thing are. So I'm gonna go over to the emulator settings, and I'm going to upsample the plugin. Configure. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but let's see. Change to hardware rendering.
Cole, why are you in Lily's patron server?
Moving the internal resolution up to 3 times sampling. All right, now unpause. So when you switch to hardware rendering, it breaks a lot of the textures, which means that a lot of the menus and stuff stop working correctly. They don't show the text they're supposed to show, but everything looks amazing. Like, look how much sharper this looks. That's because internally it's making the PlayStation that the computer is pretending to be run at 1080 and 60 frames per second. It was always a 60 frames per second console, but now it's doing that at 1080.
Yeah. If only we could play like this, but I can't see icons.
Yeah.
So
do you want to show a little bit?
Yeah. So let's go. Oh, we want to look at our shit. Oh, but we can't actually look at what the shit looks like.
Yeah, because it's not loading the textures of these things. So that's a little annoying. But the gameplay actually looks great. Like, you want to show that for a little bit?
The gameplay looks beautiful. Like, look at this.
Yeah, even though the textures are really low fidelity and stuff, this looks amazing.
Yeah. Another unfortunate thing is I can't read the menus, actually. So I go for here. Oh, what does that say? I don't know.
It just fails to render the text. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's sad. Sad. All right, let's go ahead and pause and go back.
Alrighty. Switching that back over. I mean, it's still awesome because at its absolute worst, you're getting the original experience.
Yeah.
As long as you have a beefy as fuck computer that is like very on the powerful side.
Yeah, and ours is not that. Ooh, I'm harvesting peaches, it turns out.
It kind of is compared to a PlayStation. Like,
okay, comparatively, yes.
Yeah,
but
we're using an i7 from a couple of years ago, which, like, it's not amazing now, but it is a beast for its time because it's for video editing. Like, that requires a huge amount of graphical power in order to do both in the processor and like being able to do a whole bunch of parallel computations in the graphics card. So, like, basically we're doing good.
yeah. Ooh, there's corn. Okay, I need to figure out, is there a way for me to build a workbench without having to find a station for that? Because this is really starting to piss me off.
All right, let's see. Did some quick research. The song is called When Love Walks Away. Right on. Lily Orchard recently bullied somebody out of her server.
Yeah, why the fuck are you in Lily Orchard's patron server?
Apparently Cole doesn't watch her anymore, so there's that. Probably because of that action.
Don't patron Lily Orchard. She doesn't deserve it. She's a fucking asshole. Don't at me. Why can't I make a fucking workbench? This is really pissing me off.
Cole says, sorry, Vamp can't subscribe to your Patreon because my parents are having money issues. No worries, dude. Be the socialism you want to see in the world.
Yeah, that's okay. Everyone's having money issues, and, that's kind of just, that's kind of what happens when, the fucking people who are supposed to be in charge mishandle a fucking pandemic, but, whatever.
Totes understand. Let's see. You got sent an @ by the Lost King, but there was no text with it. Let's see. Cole then goes on to say, did you ever play the Lego Harry Potter games? I did not.
I briefly played one of them, but not for very long. I played more Lego Star Wars.
Did you ever play any of the closer to the books Harry Potter games?
No, I never played any Harry Potter games except for Lego Harry Potter briefly.
Well, now that we have a sick as fuck emulator, we could actually go back and play those games.
Emulator? We don't have an emulator. Shut up. I need banana leaves.
That song that I liked, it only exists in Simlish. This is exquisite torture. The Sun and Joe Pesci are punishing me.
Okay.
That's a reference to a George Carlin bit that I love.
Okay, I gotta hear this bit now. I gotta hear this bit. Okay, I need. Did I need banana leaves or was it palm fronds? I don't remember.
Let's see. Tried getting a job to help, but nobody ever responds to my requests. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of bullshit that you have to go through that you just have to know to do. And even then, you can do everything right and you'll never get a single call back for 6 to 8 months. That's totally possible. Good luck, dude.
Yeah, honestly, if your school offers like how to write resumes and do interviews, I would do that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban was a good game, says Lost King. For the GameCube. Yeah, I played one of those. There was something about it that I didn't like. I'm trying to remember what it was. The way that they did Expelliarmus wasn't book accurate, and it bothered me so much that I stopped playing the game, returned it to Blockbuster, and then never played it again.
Oh my god, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Even back in the day, I was a try before you buy boy.
Yeah, I can tell.
Mm-hmm. There were some games that I just knew that I was going to like any Pokemon game. Mm-hmm. I kept wanting them to make another Pokemon Snap, and they just never did. Dicks.
Yeah, just fire right from me.
Oh, yeah, by the way, there's probably like a patch or something like that we can apply to this game, or a mod or something that would make the textures display correctly at a higher resolution. So,
okay.
Because The Sims is really popular, so somebody probably made that.
We should look into that because, I want to see things good.
Renting games from Blockbuster, that brings me back, says Faith. I had Prisoner of Azkaban on the DS, and that shit was so hard. Wrong Expelliarmus. This is where I draw the line.
Yep, that is so Tarbuck.
Yep. I remember renting games from Hollywood Video. Yeah, Hollywood Video still exists.
Does it? I've not seen one ever.
There was one back in the town that Doghouse was in.
No, it was a family video.
That's a family video.
You fucking fool.
Okay, yes.
I can't even with this person. I was gonna call you a bro.
Did you know that Family Video and Little Caesar's Pizza are like the same company?
No, it's Marco's. Marco's and Family Video are often partnered with each other.
Yeah, they often partner with pizza places, is the point. And like
Marco's is the one they often partner with. You fool.
Marcos.
Marco, like in Degrassi, because there's a Marco and he's from a very Italiano family. Marco.
So there was a Marco's in our town that was partnered with a Family Video that collapsed and then
Which town?
Like our current town.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it folded, and then Little Caesars bought the property.
No. Oh, okay.
That's what made me think of it. I didn't remember the whole story at first.
I need banana leaves. I need more fucking banana.
There's a single Blockbuster video left in the world. It has its own Twitter.
Really?
Oh.
I don't doubt it, actually.
There's calls for you to drink water so that you don't get a hangover.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this truly and I'm gonna move over to water because I'm driving tomorrow. No more for me, thanks. I'm driving. Thankfully, I'm not driving, like, from my own house. Thank God.
The last game I remember renting from Blockbuster Video was the Orange Box. It was terrible. I was terrible at it and rage quit it back to Blockbuster.
The only Blockbuster thing that I remember ever interacting with was I had a Blockbuster copy of like some 3-episode VHS set of Pokemon. And of course it had on there Be Kind Rewind, but that's about it.
There's also a service for Blockbuster where you paid like $15 a month and you could rent games for as long as you wanted and return them, and they would get a new one mailed to you.
Oh,
yes,
my
true.
God, that is so cool.
Yeah. Want to hear a funny video game story? Sure.
I'll talk to Banana. Yeah, sure. Wait, why did I call the chimp a banana? I'm too drunk for this, guys.
Did you call the chimp a banana?
I did! I said I'm gonna talk to the banana.
So it's not just me.
No, like, I know how drunk I am, okay? I'm also slightly going up because I think I'm more entertaining this way, but I don't know.
I went to pet Scooter and she had just recently very bathed on her chest, and so I touched her chest and it was wet.
No, she's gonna have to clean herself again, you fool!
I'm sure she's fine.
You fool. Okay, well, I can't get any more banana leaves, so I guess I have to just, I don't know, fuck off.
I think your character really desperately needs a shower.
Yeah, and I don't... I need a workbench! That's what I need!
And there isn't one.
Yeah, I don't know how to get a workbench. It's like, I have to find workbenches? What the fuck?
Do you have to sail back to your original island?
No. Maybe. Okay, I need to cross the pass. I don't have enough energy. You need to try to build a bed. But I don't feel the bed. Ah! I just need a fucking workbench. Fuck. Okay, let's.
I was playing a video game when I was 6, and I got so mad I punched the laptop and broke it. My hand wasn't happy with me. Yeah?
Yeah, I bet. Okay, I'm gonna build a very nice bed. Professional.
Hey, man. Comedy is tragedy sped up.
Bed or cot? I'm gonna go bed. I think because bed is gonna be, yes, it can do 2 people. I don't think I have an inventory to put it in, though. I don't know, maybe I do. Furniture and crafting bench. Crafting bench! Well, I need to go to bed first. Fucking crafting bench! I got the crafting bench!
You finally got the crafting bench. Now you can make a crafting bench.
Man, if only I remembered more about this game so I can, like, figure out what to do. Alright, so how the fuck do I make a crafting bench? Is it in, like, a miscellaneous? I'm betting it is.
Cole says, one time this week I got so stressed from school I threw a notebook across my classroom, lol. Yeah, that matches what I know about you.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a crafting bench right over here, because I want space. No, the chimp doesn't want to chat with me.
Our barista says, me and a friend of mine used to have a special rule from Minecraft that we'd have to find a workbench rather than craft one.
Ooh,
this reminds me of that.
boy.
That's awesome.
Yikes. That sounds like a time.
That sounds great and terrible, like Oz.
Woof. God.
Oz the Great and
Oh
Terrible?
yeah. Vote for Wizard of Oz for movie night, guys. Just saying.
You'd search the area for a village. Cool. One of these days I'm going to play Minecraft. I'm thinking about playing Minecraft on stream, or like doing a let's roleplay where I pretend to be a guy who just woke up on an island with no memories and like have to figure out what to do because I've never played Minecraft before.
That sounds cool.
I had a couple of let's roleplay type projects in mind, but I just never did it because it's difficult to do it. For somebody like me who generally has a more casual time playing video games, you know. I thought about doing one where I would do my first ever play through of Dark Souls as role playing as the chosen undead, and I would be treating the game like it's a horror game because you are the chosen undead. You cannot die. You are living in a dying world. That's really cool as a concept, I think.
I think Minecraft would be really fun, like playing it as like role playing it. Like basically the same idea as a sim where it's like make your own fun.
And I like the idea of like oh, by the way, Let's Roleplay is not an original idea. I thought of it without seeing it before, but then I looked it up and like you have long series, like 200 episode series of people playing Skyrim when they just like actually talk to their companions and they're role playing through the story and stuff. So it's not new.
Fuck, where do I get how do I make twine? I'll figure it out.
Sisal? Probably?
I think so. Oh no, I need craft, dude. Thank you.
Faith posted a link to the server to vote for Wizard of Oz as instructed. Join the Discord server.
Join the Discord server. Watch movies with us when I'm not this drunk, because I usually don't get this drunk when we watch movies, because I want to watch movies.
Faith says, I say vote for Tinkerbell. And
biased!
And I'm like, yes, also vote for Tinkerbell. See, unlike like shittier voting systems like America, you can vote for multiple things and they all count the same.
You can vote for multiple things, but I won't. I want my picks to win. I want my picks to win. I want the wine of my country. I want the wine of my country. The wine of my country is beer. That's a reference only me will get, and maybe one other person.
Let's see. Reminds me of how Lost King says reminds me of how my mom got mad, got my dad foam footballs to throw at the TV when he gets mad at the game.
Woof. Okay.
Cool. Let's see. Orbarista continues. It makes it so that there's essentially two games: the terrifying struggle to survive and desperate exploration, and then return to normal Minecraft. Deeply thankful for any convenience.
I can appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Lost Girl says, I want to watch The Wizard of Oz.
Me too.
No one can tell me a bad thing about Wizard of Oz. I love that movie.
Oh, you don't want to know, dude. You don't want to know.
Don't look at the background details, I guess.
Yeah. Oof. Because there's stuff. Like, there's stuff about Judy Garland, like, the shit she had to do. Oh, I can give myself a haircut with the sewing kit. Cool.
That's interesting.
Oh, wait. Well, here, I'm going to repair my top. Oh, okay. I can only repair it so much.
All right. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's cool.
Okay, cool. So this is basically my outfit, but I don't want it to be my outfit, so I'm going to change.
There's currently a 3-way tie between Oz, Spy Kids, and Tinkerbell. Cool.
But no, you fools! I don't want to watch that stuff right now. No, I want Oz. No.
Our barista says sometimes I get drunk for vamp and we watch movies.
Aw, cool.
Let's see. Zach says to Cole, "You, sir, are a roller coaster." Yes.
Don't look at how they treated Judy. Yes, hard agree.
Yep. Cole says, "Could I be unbanned to join the watch along?" No.
I remember this being my favorite top.
That's a cool combo. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, me too.
All right, before you get out of this menu, once you've tried it on, can we upsample the textures to see what it looks like in 1080?
Sure, go ahead and do that now. Because I need to figure out a bottom that matches this.
Okay.
You won't be able to select it, remember?
Yeah, I need to actually make it, so let's go ahead and look at it.
Okay, software.
Alright, I'm switching over to water because I finished my third Truly. I don't want to go to 4, especially because I'm working tomorrow. And the new job, I'm trying not to give as much information about it, but the new job I'm at now, it requires more alertness.
There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my god. Dear Lord, I love this.
I also love how you can see the tiles that this environment is made out of.
Yeah, you can see the tiles, especially like if I actually play around with this. I lied. Thai does not include Oz! Okay, thank God. Okay, Muppet Treasure Island is also good. Okay, thank God. Okay. Yeah, I did quit my hotel job because it was making me miserable because, you know, people in Indiana don't believe in COVID or don't believe that they have to wear a mask. God, I hate people. I hate people so much because of hotels. Like, I was telling Tarbuck earlier today when we were in the grocery store, I am triggered by seeing the words lacrosse and housekeeping.
Yep.
Like, I hate people, especially in a pandemic. Oh, sad.
We went back to PS2 mode.
Yeah, I need to get a better
Historic
bottom.
mode? Yeah, historic mode.
Yeah, I need to get better. Oh no, I want real shoes. I do want real shoes because no shoes is fucking bullshit.
Scooter's trying to rub her face on the microphone.
She needs to tell us that the microphone is hers. I do also need to save.
Okay.
I'm introverted and I hate people. Yeah, I keep getting work in public service. I'm so dumb. Hello, Technoheart. I don't think we said hello to you. So I think
take what you can get.
What will
if
help
that's
you?
What you need.
What will help you is learning a skill for a specific field. What my sister's gonna do, because my sister's like in accounting, she's gonna teach me accounting so I can get into accounting, and so I don't have to do my current job, or basic bitch talkie jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Scooter says join the Discord. She does say that. She also says communism is the way.
Yes. So another option that's available to you is you could live like me and just accept a lower standard of living and do craft on the side to make pocket change that you then spend very occasionally because you live in a commune.
Now that is a very, very low level of living. Understand that.
It is not for everyone. I eat once a day.
It's not even for me. Like, I hate it.
Right. You would hate to live the way that I live because your dietary needs are different than mine, and wouldn't be as good of a time for you.
No.
You also have a harder time getting into ketosis. Like, it's a much more uncomfortable process for you.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah. I'm totally acknowledging my privilege here. I am very, very physically sturdy, and that makes me easy to do stuff like this. My day was awesome. Woke up finally fully hydrated. We got up, we hung out for a little bit. We configured the PlayStation emulator. I answered messages. We went to IHOP. IHOP is basically dessert for lunch or dinner or whatever you go to them for, even though it's breakfast food. You would not believe the amount of sugar that was on my pancakes. It was awesome.
Yeah. Eating is for the weak anyways. Fake news.
I'm making all of our bros in Europe sad by the fact that the pancakes were half a centimeter thick.
Oh, are their pancakes thin?
Yeah, they have thin pancakes there.
Why?
They're borderline crepes.
Oh, you fools. Oh, you need to experience American decadence.
They're both good, and I think I like the crepe version more.
Sad. I'm gonna remember I put a trap here. Also, can I put this in my inventory?
Let's see. Sorry, let's see.
I can't. Okay, cool. I can't put that in my inventory either.
So then we came back and we played Team Sonic Racing, which is a wonderful game.
Stop fucking my dad.
Everybody, Team Sonic Racing. I've learned that in Germany, bread is considered a meal, and I'm totally there for that. Yes, agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things on, like, in Europe that are considered a meal, especially for breakfast time. Breakfast and dinner. Because the big...
Yeah.
Like, at least in France, remembering from French class, lunch is the big meal.
So you had fried chicken and waffles.
Yeah, fried chicken and gluten-free waffles, yep.
And I had fried chicken and pancakes, and we also had, let's see, we also had some hash browns to split. Oro Barista is like, bread isn't considered a meal in other places.
No, bread is considered an appetizer.
Yeah, you would only have enough bread to function as a side or something like that. Like you are given bread with your meal in nicer restaurants, but it's like just a small amount.
Yeah.
And the bread is like American bread, meaning it's full of sugar.
You don't understand American decadence, man.
I'm hesitant to call it decadence because when I think decadence, I think butter. I don't think sugar.
I do think sugar, just because historically, like how much we sugar the fuck out of everything.
I mean, yeah, that's totally true.
Also, like, I'm just pointing out that I am completely ignoring my other crew member because I don't want to deal with them.
The pancakes that I had like this like sweetened reduction milk sauce put over them, and Oreos crumbled up into the batter itself. I was basically eating a birthday cake as my breakfast. That's what I did.
Basically.
That is the experience of an IHOP. IHOP, by the way, is the, in quotes, International House of Pancakes. They have flags from around the world all over the inside of the place.
Do they? Because I don't pay attention and I don't remember this.
They got a little more subtle about it in like the early 2000s, and it's now those flags are in frosted glass. Also, according to my German professor, the bread tastes like cardboard to Germans. Yeah, we don't have that much flavor in our... Like, the bread flavor is not very present in our bread. That's also true.
So, I've been...
You need, like, artisan bread.
I'm gluten-free because fuck my body. And I feel like gluten-free bread is like cardboard.
Yeah, a lot of it is terrible. I'm thinking about, like, firing up the old oven and, like, learning to bake breads with, like, the rice flour that we have. Mm-hmm. Because that would be cool. We can't achieve the temperatures necessary to, well, I guess it's winter now, so it's not going to kill us. It's hard to achieve the temperatures necessary to make good bread for us. I would also probably use, like, there's experiment to be had here, because do you use barm? Do you use like active dry yeast? Do you use, like, what's your leavening agent that you want to use? Are you going to use double action baking soda? That would be cool.
I feel like I'm just zipping through this game.
I would actually really like to try, like, historical leaveners like pearl ash or baker's ammonia. Baker's ammonia, you have to be careful about the amount of it that you use, otherwise your food will taste like pee.
Oh, that's great.
But you can make it out of horn, like animal horn. Or antler. Antler was the popular way to go because you can just find antlers at the right season. Antlers are just, like, around, man. It's like a naturally produced animal waste that doesn't require killing something. Which means that you don't have to raise livestock for it specifically, and it creates a thing that you can use for baking and stuff. Apparently, some incredibly old people in continental Europe still use it, but it's considered like a grandma thing.
Cool.
See ya, Cole.
See ya.
Oh, Cole also said, congrats on 4K. Cool.
4K, what?
Like 4,000 subs?
Oh, did I reach 4,000? Oh, I guess
you
I
didn't
did.
notice?
No, I feel like I did, but I don't know. I don't remember going from 3 to 4. I don't know. Was I there for that? I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe. Zach Morris said... Cole also says, see you next stream. Zach Morris says, how do you know what pee tastes like? Or are you a Bear Grylls fan?
I know what pee smells like. Because I worked in Chicago and I lived with a bunch of fucking cats.
Yeah. I take other people's word for it.
What pee smells like?
No, I mean, what pee tastes like.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. We used to search for antlers as a kid, not for baking, though. That's pretty cool, said Aura Barista.
I'm harvesting pumice.
Pumice. Pumice is really cool because it's leavening stone. Pumice happens when a volcano erupts and the gas that's dissolved in some magma, like, because it's no longer under pressure, it rapidly decompresses and forms a whole bunch of holes. So it's a sponge, but it's a rock.
Cool.
And it, like, floats, I think.
Why won't you harvest the fucking clams? Oh, because you're probably tired. Wait, is that a message in the bottle? We have to read the message in the bottle.
We gotta read the message in the bottle.
What's the message in the bottle?
What's the message in the... QH5?
What's that supposed to mean?
Is that part of a cheat code?
I don't know! Do they even have cheapos in this game?
QH5?
What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I love this game. This game makes me so happy.
Is that a Lost reference? Is that gonna be, like, part of the code to stop a machine?
I don't even know. Cincinnati like musicals. Have you seen Sweeney Todd? Yes, multiple version.
Zach says, seriously though, Google Japanese pancakes. Alright, I'm intrigued.
Hold on. Sweeney Todd. I did skip a lot of the chat, but Sweeney Todd, my favorite version is with George Hearn and... Fuck, it won't repair the outfit the way I like it. Shit, okay. My favorite version is with George Hearn and Patti LuPone. Everyone knows Patti LuPone and there's a Michael something guy. That version, disagree. I like the in concert version. That's my favorite.
Now I want to put a random number codes on bottles and throw them into the ocean. Yes, patrician.
No!
Lost King says I should be used to. And then doesn't finish.
You okay, dude? No, I still need banana leaves, don't I?
The whole sentiment is, now I want to put random number codes on bottles and throw them into the ocean, hoping that it will greatly waste someone's time. Yes.
I need banana leaves and vines. Maybe I don't need a big hut. Okay, yeah, it's a tiny hut. This is a tiny house. We don't need a big house. Welcome to my parents' house.
Lost King says, I should be used to hearing people say Zach and not refer to me, but I'm not. Yeah, that's why I typically try to use your username, because I know there are other people in the world named Zach. It's a fairly common name, even though that is an uncommonly cool spelling.
Hey, my shipmate is like building stuff, so that's decent.
Yeah. Welcome to my parents' house. That's such a cool...
Let's use our inside voices. Welcome to my parents' house. Mom just hangs around to make sure I make good choices. Okay, so simply already built the roof, so... Oh, there's the fucking boar. I'm not making friends with a boar, because you guys don't know this game, do ya?
Is he rooting around in your house?
No, he's outside the house. That's okay. Even the parrots outside the house, because he's decent.
Yeah.
I just need to sleep, that's all. Yeah.
This
What's
is
up?
what historical housing was like a lot of the time. It would be like
Yeah.
you build yourself a closet with some sleeping space, and that's it.
Yeah.
And there would be like some amount of storage around so that you could like dry things out in a place that's like largely insect free.
Poor Scooter needs to move.
And you spend a lot of your time like out in the world instead.
Scooter's panicking because like I'm kicking her off my lap, so she's trying to find Tarwick's lap.
Okay.
Scooter's such a lap cat. I love her.
Oh, she wants to go down.
Why are you going out with me, Scooter? Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
It'll be hard to get back in, cat.
Yeah. Fine.
What more could you want, Lol?
Yeah. All right.
I feel like I can see the interlacing, so I'm gonna upsample it again for a sec. Switch back to hardware. Yep. See how all of that like crinkliness around here goes away? That's pretty cool. Don't forget the fireplace for cooking and warming the house in the winter. Yeah. Now, when I say historical housing of that particular variety, I mean like near Stone Age. Even though, like, for most of history, the living space of a house was a lot smaller than it is now. And also better designed because you have to allow for it to be hot sometimes and allow for it to be cold sometimes.
Scooter, we gotta go inside. Move your boot. Scoot your boot. Come on, you're a scooter. Scoot. Poor cat. You know what song I need to sing? It's another song that Ninja Sex Party covered. It's called Magical Song. I can't seem to remember the words, so I'll need to look it up, but I need to sing it before we go.
Right on.
Okay. I'm getting back into position. Fuck! When did it become 10 o'clock? Only go maybe 10 minutes more, because I did promise one of her roommates that we'd be done around 10ish so they can do laundry and shower and shit.
Yeah.
You want to look up the lyrics to Magical Song?
Magical song.
Madrigal.
Madrigal song.
Yeah, that word that I can't really say. Let's use our inside voice. No, that's not the song that I'm thinking of, but... Oh, God, I want to make bigger, better, housing. But there's a space in this game that is way better for it. But for now, I will make a good fireplace. I hate that I make shit and then I use up all the shit that I collected, and now I gotta collect more stuff. Why though? Sad. Why do I just collect things just to collect it more? You know, I think it's a crime. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Lyrics to Madrigal's song.
Yeah. Because it reminds me a lot of The Last Unicorn, but I love singing it. Well, at least I got a fuck ton of clam meat, so I can just eat it.
Is that one of the cover songs that they did?
Yeah, it is, yeah. I love it so much.
Madrigal. Mm-hmm. Scooter listens to no one. She is your feline overlord that needs to be acknowledged.
Exactly, except she does sometimes listen to me. Because she is such a good kidder. Like, she is the perfect kidder you guys don't understand.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. I'm gonna sing to you guys while I let my character bathe. Okay. When the dragons grow too mighty to slay with pen or sword, I grow weary of the battle, and and the storm I walk toward. When all around is madness, and there's no safe port in view, I long to turn my path homeward, to stop a while with you. When life becomes as barren and as cold as winter skies, there's a beacon in the darkness, in a distant pair of eyes. In vain the search for honor, and in vain the search for truth. But these things can still be given. Your love has shown me proof. Yeah.
Cool.
I like that song so much. And I might be the only one who... No, obviously, like, Ninja Sex Party likes it. That's why they made it. Yeah. Fuck! My outfit has degraded again. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need. Ooh, yeah. Sad, though. South River Jungle. Okay, we'll try that. Oh, I remember the song that I wanted to sing.
Yeah.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Yeah. How does that begin again? Trying to remember. Assert your dominance over the cat by carefully setting up her possession on the edge of a counter and dispassionately knocking them down one at a time while making full eye contact. Oh my god, that's so evil yet so cat-like. But they don't think of it as evil. It's just like, oh, there's this thing that needs to be knocked down.
They're doing their best to try and return everything to its lowest state of energy.
Where it belongs.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man. A rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Oh no, shut up. I think I'm going. It's gonna be a long,
and
long
I think
time.
it's gonna be a
long, long time.
Okay.
Till touchdown brings me round
we're-
again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home.
Oh,
Oh no,
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 no.
No, no. Okay, we're done. We're done with that. Oh my god. Okay, what did we do?
You see why I like ruining stuff,
Yeah,
though, right?
you
like,
ruined
it's really
it.
fun.
And I'm so drunk that I went along with that to where reference Singing in the Rain that no one else got but me. No. Yes. Oh, that's such a funny scene.
For a while there in the middle, I was singing it as though it was Monster Mash.
Yeah, I could tell. Like, I didn't know what exactly you were referencing, but I knew it was something like that. With all the singing and whatnot, have y'all considered playing Clone Hero on stream? What's that?
Tell us about Clone Hero.
Please do, yeah.
The Rocket Man movie was good. I get made fun of because I used the sex scene to get popcorn, but rushed out of most people's vision, which made it look like I was fleeing gay sex.
Oh, really? Wait, I don't remember that happening. I watched the Rocket Man movie like once.
I mean...
What did my chimp bro bring me? He brought me a cantaloupe and a lychee. Thank you, chimp bro.
Funnily enough, I came right back into the second sex scene. Well, at least you didn't miss it.
I guess? I don't know. I don't remember there being a sex scene in the Rocket Man movie.
Clone Hero is Guitar Hero on PC. I'm
Cool.
really interested as to how that works.
Me too, especially if there's songs I can sing along to. Also, we need to sing Last Unicorn, remember?
I'm kind of sung out.
Okay, well, I want to sing Last Unicorn.
I'll bring
I
it
want to
up.
sing some Last Unicorn. Oh, blood oranges. I need some blood oranges. Where the fuck did I find blood oranges? Okay, yeah, I need blood oranges. I can't remember why I need blood oranges, but I remember needing blood oranges.
Okay.
God, yeah. I love singing so much, and I'm just drunk enough to do it. It's probably bad that I need to be drunk to sing in public, but you know, whatever.
Here we go.
Okay, so we're gonna have a nap and we'll sing. When the last eagle flies over the last crumbling mountain, and the last lion roars at the last dusty fountain, in the shadow of the forest, though she may be old and worn, they will stare unbelieving at the last unicorn. When the first breath of winter through the flowers is icing, and you look to the north, and a pale moon is rising, and it seems like all is dying, and would leave the world to mourn. In the distance hear the laughter of the last unicorn. I'm alive, I'm alive. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there was some choruses that the lyrics skipped, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping.
Alright, so.
Okay, what's up?
Clone Heroes, Guitar Hero on PC.
What?
Broke. Chimp bro. Woke. Chump.
Oh, woof, woof,
As
woof.
in chum, but also chimp.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Vamp's Muppet movie.
No!
No longer a tie.
Why? You fools! I told you to vote, but you were supposed to vote for me!
I told you to vote, but then you voted the way that you wanted instead of the way that I wanted.
Trump 2020?
That really has been the tone of the last year.
Basically. Not as in the word for someone foolish, though chimps are, of course, but as in a chum who is a chimp. A chump. Okay. Fair. Okay, I got two chumps who are trying to give me shit, and it's like, I'm trying to get up. Hold on. Let me get some goddamn sleep in this house, okay? That's all I'm asking for.
Get some sleep in this house. Get some sleep in this house. Get some sleep in this house.
Oh, yes. Okay. Chimp wants to give me shit. Thank you. Here. I give you banana, you give me shit. Okay, thank you. See, was that hard? I don't think so. Okay. I think now's a good time to probably end the stream because I did my singing and that's all I came here for, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Mission accomplished. No sleep, just chimps.
Yeah. No sleep, just chips. It was chimps all along, guys.
Alrighty. What do you do to save this game?
Oh, so you go here to start and save and quit. Save.
Alrighty.
I always save because in case you save and quit and it just quits instead of saving. I mean, I'm sure that's not a problem with the totally not emulated version. But, you know, I just do it from, like, what do you call it? Muscle memory reflex because of this issues I've had with The Sims 3.
It's a habit, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Scooter's finally back to say hi. She is asserting her dominance. I cannot say. Yeah, join the Discord. Join us next week, because next week on what I believe it's going to be Saturday, because I believe I work next Friday. So next Saturday, we're going to watch a movie. What movie? I don't know. Go to the movie suggestions channel and vote for what movie we're going to watch. I'm hoping it's Wizard of Oz or Muppet Treasure Island, but you know, apparently I'm wrong.
And at any time, I could launch a dark movie night, which is a thing that I do with some regularity.
Yeah, that's something he does when I'm asleep and, you know, I'm not doing anything, you know? So, yeah. Why is T playing? I want to watch my movie.
The next Novemberween event for Tarbuck's Dark Movie Night is probably going to be Over the Garden Wall, because we just watched it yesterday and it was fucking awesome. You should have been there. Too bad you had to work.
I agree with Orberisa, though. Never skimp on sleep. Only chimp on street.
Alrighty. We ready
Alright. Yeah, good night, all. Thank you very much again for joining us. Like, this was fun. Like, I had fun reliving my childhood. I might play this on my own, or maybe I'll wait for next stream to play it. I don't know. You tell me how much you enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe we'll play a different game. Thank you very much again, and until next time, come join our Discord so then you can watch us, like, watch movies with us, and we'll talk about it. I don't know. Good night!
Good night.